Welcome to the China Club. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can see myself on YouTube. That's a good feeling. I think I'm getting the hang of things. Let's see if YouTube chat is working. Let's do a test. Let's see. Let's just see. Let's see it there. Oh. We are in big business. Damn, I thought I cleared the kick chat, but it's still there, chat. There we go. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Day 147. Also, like day, what, 7-ish of being kicked, if you will. Suspended off of that good old purple site that begins with a T and sounds and rhymes like bitch. Yeah, man. We in this. Low-key, I did take a nap again. I've been taking a nap before these streams just so I can I'm not yawning and shit. I could have made it through today. I also could have started earlier. I don't know what my problem is where I feel like I have to start at 11. It's almost like a superstition. Yo, what up, Glacial Musher? Tap it in from the kick side. Of course. That's so funny. It only showed like one time. It's like doubling your chat. There's like a thing where you can't send the same message twice in a row and go on the screen. There must be a protection against that. But yo, what up, man? Yo, what up, man? It's a Friday night. This is how we do it. We're like a week away from Halloween. That's kind of crazy. This changed my man. I don't even know, man. We were about to do some Halloween shit, and it's like I don't even know. I don't even know what type of predicament I'll be in. My dad wants me to I was to travel soon to go to New York, and it's just like I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't even know. Can you travel with an arm like this? That's what I'm trying to figure out. He's kind of like, don't worry about it if you can. I'm like, oh, I probably can, but I'm like, I don't know. At the same time, it's kind of like actually thinking about that shit, like carrying a suitcase or a backpack like this. A backpack that's kind of heavy with just one arm is kind of annoying. So I'd have to figure it out. I don't want to have to carry any luggage or suitcase. If anything, I'll probably, if I'm only going for I don't even know. This is still 50-50. He was kind of like, I would want like a duffel that I can maybe carry in one hand or I don't know. I love having a backpack though. I would hate having to check a bag and do all that shit. Even though it's not that big of a deal, you carry the suitcase with one thing, and I don't know. I think what he needs me for would just be a couple of days anyway, so I could probably get away with a backpack. But even everything though, trying to travel with this shit, it's so much harder to bathe and everything. You know, it's just stupid shit you wouldn't even think of that just piles up. That's oh yeah, this is kind of annoying. That's partly why I'm a little late. Well, not that late, but yeah, I probably would have been on closer to 11, but it's harder setting shit up in one hand. Luckily, a lot of it was set up last night, but shit, man, shit. Oh yeah, I was gonna. I made this on. I forgot to show this last night when I on Sora too. I thought it came out all right.
Ready? Always. Let's finish this. We'll see about that. Fast, but not fast enough. Try me. Ready? Always. Let's finish this. We'll see about that. Fast, but not fast enough. Try me.
It's just so crazy, the quality, just seeing myself in this type of lighting is just, you know what I'm saying? It's just so weird, bro. Not that it's not possible, but it's just it's just cinematic as fuck. Just, my mind is blown that it can do that shit. At that high quality, it's crazy. I don't, this has to be alien technology. We did not have this a couple of years ago, and all of a sudden, we have it so casually at our fingertips. How, bro? It's like the laser. I remember like talking to somebody and they were like, yeah, alien came down and like gave us like certain like inventions, like one including like the laser, like just like shit that is just we couldn't have thought of, and just all of a sudden we have it, and it's like, oh, and then it opens up other things, but it's just like, how do you just like jump ahead so many fucking steps? What up, Ty? What up, Ty? Yeah, see, we got the thing on the screen again this time. I kind of am figuring out the workflow for it now. It's not the worst thing, but yeah, it actually kind of is easier. So, hell yeah, what up, Ty? Lil Dookie is funny. Good callback. Good callback. That's funny as fuck. I completely forgot about that. That's funny. Yeah, man. Fucking today is the first day. I released the jumping on the table footage, so we'll see how that does and is received. I haven't gotten any like comments that are like grown ass man by the way yet, but I'm sure it's coming. I don't know how people feel about it, but obviously I like crafted the story in a way that is in my favor. So I could have easily been like, crazy guy is a hazard at TwitchCon, you know, and now, you know, you post that and people believe that shit. So I'm like, let me like craft it in a way that it works in my favor. Window list. Ty said I should clip it with the grown ass man title. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, hey, I almost did that too on my like little section. I was gonna be like grown ass man, by the way, just because it's like it's such like a meme now. Like, and I remember I was taking that shit so serious, the unk thing, grown ass man, but like they call everybody unk. Like it's weird. Like they call phase adapt unk. Like they call like fucking anybody that's over like 25 is unk. And I'm like, oh, never mind. Okay, I don't need to be offended by this. This is just some general shit that they say. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like not even a thing. I was taking it so personal, like, oh man, I must seem so much older than I, and maybe I do in some ways, you know, but it's like it's not. It's so general, bruh. They'll call Aiden Ross unk. They'll call fucking. It could be anybody, bruh. It could be literally anybody. Just a slightly old. They'll call Kai Cenat unk next year, I bet you, if they're not already doing it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody. So yeah, it's one of those things where I'm just kind of leaning into it. Leaning into it rather than running away from it, you know what I'm saying? Getting ahead of it and putting in the best light I can to, well, it doesn't really matter. I also don't give a fuck. I think it's hilarious, but sometimes you gotta put it in a way where, because you know what I'm saying? Like, two things can be true at once. Like, it could be like, oh, it's a nuisance, but it also is like, there's still context too. You know what I mean? Not much context. Like, I don't even know the context, and it was me, but there's still context to it. Oh yeah, I can make my band logo actually red now. Shit, hold on. Because I was wearing that red jacket the first day, and this was not supposed to be. Hold on. It's supposed to be like that. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Right. It's like, what's up with his aesthetics? It's just all off. Well, that's why. Ty said, professional stream server Kyle Young jumps on a TwitchCon table. Grown ass man, by the way. LOL, that's the title. Oh, and throw in the unk Kyle Young also. Yeah, I mean, I personally wouldn't type that for myself, but you know, it's cool to have different perspectives, I guess. I mean, I chose not to. I chose to keep it almost like I chose to keep it like almost like I want people to think that it's scripted. To like question that, like, nah, there's no way this shit's fake as fuck. Like, well, obviously you can't fake that, but like planned or something. Like, oh, but yeah, it's not my favorite term, unk, but yeah, do what you're gonna do. Yeah, my version's up now. It's up. little light views, but it's growing. I'm not gonna lie. I let it rock out before I reposted it and shit. It's doing okay. It's not doing bad. It should go up. I don't know what's gonna be the one that takes it. YouTube kind of shot up, not shot up fast. It only went to like 2,000, but shot up pretty fast, like immediately. And then the rest are kind of like 500 right now. So, you know, by the morning, I don't know. It could be like 1,000. Could be 3,000. Could be I don't know. I don't know. Exactly. Side note: when things hit the internet, it's hard to control the narrative. It is. It is. Yeah, people are gonna take it and spin it no matter what, especially if it's something that's worth taking and spinning. I got hit by the manager for Breaking Bad from the house. They wanted me to take my vid down. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, but sometimes you can get ahead of it because sometimes you can get ahead of it knowing the real context. You know what I'm saying? So it's like oh, you know, shit that people would never know. It's like oh, if you present it sometimes in the original context, it's like well, it's kind of hard to deny the facts. But of course, people are gonna take anything and turn it. Yo, it's crazy how many fucking clips I see on TikTok that are just lies. It's just like people just be straight up lying. It's like Ty Lil is talking shit about Kai, and it's like Ty Lil from like 2 years ago, and it's Kai like some unrelated shit, and it's like, yo, you gotta relax, just straight up lying, like so. Yeah, you're right. People can just make shit up, but you know, I try to have control of it at least while I can, but I don't really give a fuck at this point. Whatever makes it go viral at this point, you know what I'm saying? I just I guess the reason is why I am careful because I'm trying to control the narrative so it doesn't. Yeah, I guess you can. I guess the more you probably try to control it, it gets fucked up. So I guess but transparency is still truth, and transparency is context. So I'm not trying to sensationalize myself like more than it needs to be. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, damn, what was I gonna say? Man. Anyway, we just gotta stay in the pocket. I'm glad I have this clip. I'm I'm not glad that I broke my arm, but it is what it is. I'm hoping it's for something. I've seen so many people injured during this time. So many people losing shit during this time. So many people fucked up during this time. New Sora. All right, Glacial. I got you. I got you. Glacial's excited. First, of course, I gotta. Damn, I forgot to sign in on Sora 2 on this computer. Racks on, racks on, racks. Ugh. Wait, why don't I see your shit? I thought I could see my shit in on Cameo, so I'll go here.
These fries are hitting. Y'all want some? Nah, back up. This burger is mine.
Oh my god.
Got Dorito dust all over my face, and I don't even care. Life's good. You better leave that fry alone, buddy. I'm not sharing this one. Man, these fries are hitting.
But why Dorito dust? You know what's funny is I was about to, yo, how the fuck are you in my brain? I was literally about to eat some Doritos, like no cap. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this, and I'm about to show you what I was about to do. Obviously, that's weird. Actually, how'd you do that? How do you know this?
Man, these fries are hitting. Y'all want some? Nah, back up. This burger is mine. Got Dorito dust all over my face, and I don't even care. Life's good. You better leave that fry alone, buddy. I'm not sharing this one.
This is crazy. He dips the fry into the burger
These
though.
fries are hitting. Y'all want some? Nah, back up. This burger is mine. Got Dorito dust all over my face, and I don't even care. Life's good. You better leave that fry alone, buddy. I'm not sharing this one.
All right, I'm gonna show you. Monique just brought me some fucking Doritos home, and I was about to be like, damn, I need a snack, and I forgot about it. And I was literally about to eat these Doritos on stream. What the fuck? Glacier said I told you I'm down the road, didn't I? You better not be. You better stay down there. Nah, that's funny though. That would be crazy. That'd be the craziest stream snipe of all time. It's like, I'm at your door. I'm about to ring your doorbell. Why the bag look so flat? Come on, come on, come on. It's from like a party or something. She brought it from an event. It does. We're in deflate. We're in inflation right now, but this is a little bit of deflation. I hope it's not one of those bags that has a hole in it, because as soon as you take that first bite, it's a stale chip. Nah, son. This is the little. This is not the normal 25-cent bag. This is like the. I don't know. You're right though. That air is not there. Jeez. I think it was, I don't know. And now you got me thinking. She also brought me these Lays. They're not as flat. So this might have a tiny hole in it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, I need to make the logo day 147 look like Doritos logo. That's funny, right? Never trust a flat bag of chips. You will be disappointed. No, I'm just, it's probably still good. I think sometimes they just, babe, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It's just, Ty is very perceptive. Crazy ass clips, that's me, yes. I had some spicy nachos yesterday and that was stale. I was so mad, right? It's like, damn, I just want to enjoy these to the max. There's always that one stale bag or like one pop bag. Yeah, crazy ass clips. That's me. I wasn't really announcing that was me for a very long time, and then I kind of said it on stream a couple times, but very low key. Obviously, no one was probably watching or anything, but yeah, that was me. That's how I got into streaming. Really, not that's how I got into streaming. I was already streaming before I made a clip page, but that's how I that was my like method to try to like get closer to streamers, but that shit don't work. It can, but it really can, but they don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit about that. They don't even be liking this shit half the time. So once in a while, if you get lucky, I guess if you're consistent, I guess like Ty have a consistent thing with it. I was going pretty good like for a month or two with it, but that shit was, I couldn't do both clip and stream. But now I'm kind of finding time for the, no, not really. I kind of have to come across the clips that I like. Before, at that point, I was hunting for clips. I was like, fuck, I don't have a clip of the day. I was getting all mad. It help you with the shade mod. Exactly. I could see it like in that case, like modding and clipping. Like I think it definitely is. I think it should help by theory. I just don't think it. I've never found any real traction from it like that. Maybe it was the people I was clipping already that didn't need it, or I was clipping Ray J really early though. I can say that. Like I was clipping Ray J before. I was clipping Ray J before a Mafia-thon. I think me and Ty were both clipping Ray J before a Mafia-thon Ray J. So I don't know. We were kind of there doing that shit because there weren't a lot of Ray J clips up. Now there are, but there weren't. Even still, it's like I feel like Ty still has clips a lot of Ray J still, like the main Ray J shit that I see. But before he was getting clip early. Ray J just started reposting my clips. Okay, that's good. That's a good place to be because he's at the top right now. So hey, better late than never. That's a good time. That's a good time for that to happen. Yeah. Before his cameraman would be like, "Can you send me that clip?" Hey, I mean that's not the worst thing, but yeah, I feel you. It kind of screws. Well, I mean it's still his clips, so it's like yeah, it's kind of. But yeah, the way you edit it together and everything or something like that. Yeah. Can you send me a, At least they were reaching out to some degree. I was getting nothing. Although on my Arky clip on TikTok, Arky did like it. I'm not gonna lie. Arky definitely liked it. Yeah, but I had a couple other likes that were like, oh yeah, but nothing too crazy though. Ty said, Canel used to be like, I don't like how you clipping. Ha ha ha. Yeah, see that's the yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like there's a certain way where you can clip where like you can make people look better, but obviously sometimes the more negative style clips are the ones that go. Yeah, it's a lot of choices that go into clip. I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes I'm rewriting my caption over, like being like ChatGPT. Okay, I wanted to read more like this or include this, make it this tone or whatever. Like it's definitely a way. Journalists definitely control the media and control a lot of how things are perceived. And especially with this freeform journaling where anybody can make a clip and you can make a clip of pure lies and it gets 5 million views. Like that's crazy, you know. So yeah, I feel them. I feel them. Used to piss me off, dead ass. Like I had to, lol, I had to switch up. Yeah, I mean it's tough. It's kind of like I don't know. Like I don't know what clip you're referring to at Canel and what he was doing or what he would be offended by, but like yeah, because sometimes it's like no, like I was just watching this on No Jumper. It was Poetic Flakko, and it was Adam 22 talking about Flakko. So Flacco is crazy because, not crazy. He's interesting because he's like a content creator and a journalist and like a public figure, like a character too. So like just say he's talking about Brick Baby. He knows Brick Baby in real life. So Adam was like he's including things that only us in the circle would know. So it kind of like is you almost have to like speak from this unbiased opinion because it's like if you know like nuanced details it kind of exposes certain shit. But I don't know what you were going through with Canel, but I thought that was interesting though because it's like, oh shit, if I just say this will sensationalize this, or only I would know this. But I don't know what was going on with Canel, but it's real shit because it sucks to be the person and because you know what the comments are gonna say. And it's like certain comments are cool if they're trolling, but some is like, damn, no, I'm not fucking harassing anybody. I even want that word out there. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Because it's like there could be implications with certain things. You know what I'm saying? Even like stalker or things like that. It's like you don't even want people to even think about that shit. But I feel it. Ty said, I try to get as close to reality and add a little bit of spice to add some sort form of bait. Yeah, that's the thing. That's where it's tricky. You're sensationalizing it at maybe somebody's like expense or perception. So that's what's tough. But you know, TMZ's doing it. I think there's ways to tell the objective truth and sensationalize because sometimes the objective truth is still crazy. But I feel you though, especially if you're trying to craft stories or craft clips. You know, you do gotta reel them in. But sometimes it's just clever wording, and it's like technically I didn't say that, but I use this keyword that is a little racy. You know, a little buzzword that's racy. So it's definitely a balance of that. I realize it because I'm like, ooh, I don't want to say I did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel you on because yeah, you can make anything look like anything. You know what I'm saying? The word harass is loose. You know what I'm saying? It's a loose word, and you don't want to have a harassment history because that just sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when something on paper can look like it. That's where people get you, where it looks like this on paper. Like technically it did, even though like your intentions were not that. Just like how Neon is getting thrown crazy over that one thing, and it's like you could just say some words. I felt uncomfortable. What's the word? Objectified, and it's oh boom boom boom, and people because technically you can look at it and it is that, even though you know. So it's damning. You got another Sora glacial. All right, let me check it out. Oh, I also fixed my Discord link. It was like a expiring link. I just figured out how you can make it not expire. So hopefully, if you've ever tried to join my Discord and we're like, I don't, it's expired. That it was just that. So it should work now.
I call it the purple jungle juice.
Pouring up, lean on the stream. You can see through the styrofoam cup. This is diabolical.
I call it the purple jungle juice.
I call it the purple jungle juice. That sounds exactly like me. That's crazy. Make him get two white cups stacked together inside each other. Make it Sprite and purple coloring to put it in. And he pours it and shows the camera and says, I call it purple jungle juice. Yo, you're good at fucking prompting. It's like simple how you write it, but it's good. It's effective. Did it never work with me punching the punching bag game? I still couldn't get that shit right. I didn't try again after that, but I need to get that clip. I need to make a good clip of that. That's your mission, Glacial. I need you to have me. I got a run and start. I punched the punching bag machine, and the momentum carried me over the wall, and I broke my elbow. I got close, but that shit looked crazy as fuck. Ty said they done banned Nina and Zoe SMH. I saw that. Is that real? I saw that like right when I woke up. I saw that on Twitter. That's what I'm talking about. So does band? So when you go to the page, what does it say? Because I can't go on Twitch. This count doesn't exist, or does it say they're temporarily suspended due to content violation? Same as mine. Okay, so they maybe have a 30-day thing, or maybe longer, 90 day. So their page is still available though. Damn. Yeah, people aren't playing, bro. People aren't playing, so I think that's why people are careful with their the way shit, especially if you can get ahead of it. Especially when people are on your team, you don't want people on your team throwing you under the bus and sensationalizing shit that doesn't need to be sensationalized. That's crazy though. So Nina and Zoe Spencer both got suspended or whatever due to the backlash that they SA'd somebody on camera, and Twitch is just has to crack down on it. I think they're making an example that it's not just this only one gender can get in trouble for this thing. I don't even have no comment because like that's wild, bruh. That's wild. That's wild. And I'm surprised the dude is standing on that shit too. Ty said it's been almost a year since that happened. Wild. Wrong is wrong. However, it's a bunch of little fanboys acting like girls now out of spite. My hot take, says Ty. Yeah, nah, it's unbelievable actually. It's unbelievable how fast the drama can. I don't know. Not how fast. It's crazy in the Twitch world how much the drama affects shit. Like I remember even the whole Soul Illuminati thing with Zoe, and I was just like, this feels like some trolling shit, and it ended up being like real. And people were like really on his side so much, and I was like, that's weird, isn't? I feel like what's happening is not even that big of a deal to even go at it like that. So this is crazy. There must be some other shit behind the scenes that's happening because I've never seen a man stand on some like SA shit like this. Like he must have they I don't know, bro. Like like you said, wrong is wrong, and if he really did feel I just have never seen anything like that in my life, bro. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. Like, wow. But hey, if he's really going through it, then prayers for the homie, I guess. But a year later is wild. I mean, because it's not like it's for money. I don't think either of them have that much money like that for a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like it was connected. Where this happened at a was that like a phase thing or like a? So I don't know. Ty said women are the most underprotected people on the platform, so then this happens just solidifies this. It also causes of the it's also the cause of the Imiru scenario. They let that guy just walk away. Yeah, right. No, there's a lot of bad press, so I guess they got to stand on business because they don't want that reputation like this is a unsafe platform for people and shit like that. So I get that. That's crazy. Hey, this is a first. This is a first. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Wow, that's crazy. Suspended is crazy. That's crazy. That's like, see, for me, like, I don't like. It sucks to get like to get suspended from Twitch because just but like when that's like your actual like income source, that's wild, bro. Like they're really fucking with people's income when they do shit like this. But I mean, I guess it's ultimately up to you for fucking up your income, for not thinking about it that way. But that, from what I saw, I didn't watch the whole stream. I don't know what happened exactly. how many times it happened, what was actually happening. They must have something. From what I saw was some like kid shit, you know, like some teenager shit, you know. But they do be throwing the book heavy at dudes though, so I guess I don't know. It's wild. If I would have saw more, like if it was like what I thought was worse, I would be like, yeah, but it's hard for me to like get to that point where I'm like, bro, just you're a dude, like run away, like I don't know. But maybe it was just something. I mean, I guess what it is. If he's working, he's in the workplace, and it's inappropriate shit. Hey man, hey, feel how you feel, bro. I can't tell you how to feel, cause you know what I'm saying. But yeah, shout out to them. Prayers to everybody involved. That's gonna be a rough month. Shit. I guess I'm leader of the band pack. Actually, that guy that at TwitchCon first, the Emiru, was probably the leader of the band pack. So it's gonna be a boring month on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who else will get banned. I'm not saying that for the other guy. I'm just saying it's gonna be a boring month on Twitch. And subathon is almost over, so yeah, getting banned in the middle/end of the month is crazy, bro. I will miss Halloween on Twitch, but it's all good. Stand by you forever. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, my bro. It's crazy, my bro. Ty said it was overly playful. Saeed said was uncomfortable, and I won't take that away from him. He might not have been into it. Also, yeah, maybe he was gay or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? That is fair. But it's the dudes sensationalizing the scenario, knowing they love the abusive girl content. They'd be the first to sexualize a girl and yell out, "Yeah." So you think it's the fans that are blowing this up? Because there is that hate train on Zoe that Illuminati started. That's still, I don't think that ever went away. Which I didn't think was fair too. Like to just like start a whole hate train on somebody like over like some playful shit. I don't know. It's weird because that's what's crazy about streaming is that I always assumed everything was fake. And the more and more I'm doing it, I'm like, yo, some of this shit is real. Like, a lot of it is actually real. That's the crazy part about it. Like, a lot. So when Kai's like, what the fuck, leave me alone. He's like, he might be dead. I just thought it was just trolling. I just always thought it was some troll shit every time. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell. But it's a new day. It's definitely a new day when shit like this is happening. A new day. And you know, hey, yeah, you said right is right. Ty said combo of fans on Twitter and high profile streamers wanting to make an example. Damn. Dudes is hungry for blood. Damn. I wonder why. It doesn't seem so high. There's some guy high profile streamers that are like justice for Saeed. Like that are like, no, we gotta investigate this shit. This isn't right. Like for real. Somebody is mad about some personal shit, it feels like. Because who's the high profile that's like, yo, let's get them out of the paint? Like, a straight roll. Oh, so it's like some like incel shit almost. Ty said straight role reversal. Because I can't imagine like spending my time like putting energy into something like this. But, and what is Saeed saying? What is he like, yeah. Like, who is he, a cameraman or is he a streamer or something? Like, because if he's just a cameraman, I get it. I get it. He's like, I'm not trying to be in this shit. I'm not trying to be on camera. I came here to work, bro. That's it. I came here to, and you never know. Like maybe he was in a relationship and that fucked up his relationship, and he, you know. So I totally get that though. I totally get why boundaries are important. I totally get that shit. He's Saeed. He will make a statement soon. I see what you did there. Glacial said, I heard Skrilla knows you. Oh, through Sora. I don't think Skrilla knows me. Let me see if you made something. No, I don't see it. Where'd you get that idea from? Damn, I feel like I sound like my AI voice right now. Where'd you get that idea from? Oh shit. Yeah. This is the closest one. The only thing you gotta make it, the only difference is, I'll watch this one, but you gotta make it look like it's at TwitchCon. That's the only difference. But that's just fire. You got really close with that one. I don't see why I can't just like handle like a simple like prompt though. Like why does it make this shit so complicated? Like it's like the simplest prompt. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to make this prompt. I was been even to do this earlier. It's like you could combine like two of these. This is what it looked like. It looked almost exactly like that at one point. Wait, what's the AO part? What was AO? What's the AO? What was it? Hey, what did I say? I didn't catch that one. How does Skrilla know me? Yeah, I'm so confused between like Skrilla, Skilla Baby, Skrillex, Skilly Bang. I don't know who these people are. Skepta. I don't know who these. It's just all the same person to me. Not that bad AO, just like AO. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good Sora one though. It's close. We gotta combine all of them together. And the edit does not work well yet on Sora. That shit is ass. It just does some weird shit. AI is so weird sometimes. It's so I don't see how something could be so good but like so shitty sometimes. Like where it's like no. For like the simplest shit it can't do, but like it can do some complex ass shit sometimes. Overthinking like whoa. Hey yo. Damn, it's getting hot in here like Nelly. It's hot and so hot in here. I want to turn the AC on, but it's so it sounds so disgusting. What was that? Ty said you get the edit right, can embed it with the real footage and put reenactment over it. No, I'm telling you, I'm on a mission to do that because especially if I post that clip tomorrow, like I'm fiending for that. Like, a bucket for her. But that's funny. Like Sora 2 reenactment is crazy. Watch that. That's got to be a thing in the future. It's great for like forensics and shit like that. It really can be like, oh yeah. Especially when you can say like specific locations, like I'm at the Lincoln Memorial. Like it just is general knowledge what that looks like and how it's laid out. So it's like you can actually do some shit. And this Sora 2 is just like a toy. So imagine what they really have and what they can do with this shit. Like the different ways that it like uses certain context to like build. Like it probably just says like there's probably like a certain like randomness like component in this. It's crazy how it can like synthesize your whole face, but it doesn't know what fingers are. It has no idea what fingers are. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm gonna have ChatGPT write the prompt for Sora 2. Oh man, damn, it's hot. Glacial said, nah, this is even better because you were drunk, so the bar is literally for real, look, Sora new. Yeah, except I was drinking in the car, but I mean, I won't say that out loud again. Let's see what you got. Wait, where is it? Oh, in the drafts. Where are wait. Wait, why can't I see, I used to be able to see. Drafts of you. Oh, there we go.
All right, here we go. Let's get it.
They gave me dunks.
Oh, my elbow, man. That ain't right. Look at that. It's bent the wrong way. I think I broke it. Oh, that hurts so bad. I need help. My elbow's broke. All right, here we go. Let's get it.
You gotta literally put TwitchCon. This is funny as fuck though.
My elbow, man. That ain't right. Look at that. It's bent the wrong way. I think I broke
Oh
it.
shit.
Oh, that hurts so bad. I
The
need help.
fuck?
My
How'd that
elbow's
happen?
broke.
Oh, I used my face to do Apple Pay. Did you see that shit? That's crazy.
Oh, my elbow, man. That ain't right. Look at that. It's bent the wrong way. I think I broke it. Oh, that hurts so bad. I need help. My elbow's broke. All right, here we go. Let's get it. My elbow, man. That ain't right. Look at that.
Between all of them, it's amazing shit. I don't know why I can't understand the idea of like getting a running start, running towards it, and like diving. I almost have to be like he dives into like the punching machine or something to get that shit right. Crazy. Good one though. Good one. Good one. Good one. W Glacial for the Sora 2 edits. I could probably get one that's like a better clip of like me jumping on the table better than that. But it's, like that shit almost looks like Sora AI. That one with Dalton, that clip, because it's so random. I don't know why I did that shit. I have no idea. I was like trying to justify it. I was like, yeah, I was running towards the table and I was like, I was about to run into it, so I just had to just jump up to like avoid running into it. But then when I look at it, I'm like, no, I just ran to the table and jumped on that shit like for no real reason. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. It's like some like what's it called? Like not schizophrenia, like some like what's that called? Like just like disassociation type shit, like for real in real life. I have no idea where that shit came from. Like I was possessed almost. But I also like remember it too, so it's not like so it's not so like it's not so foreign because I remember it and I remember and I well like certain parts. It's like I remember. It's like if you're in a dream. Like it's literally the only thing I can compare it to is like being in a dream and where you would just like do whatever because you don't care. That's what it felt like. So I guess sometimes when I drink, I feel like I'm in a dream. And what's crazy about my dreams are like really normal like that. I know that's not normal, but like that for a dream isn't that crazy. If you feel what I'm saying, it's like it's crazy, but it's still realistic. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have crazy dreams all the time. So like that could be a dream where I'm like I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, I just jumped on this table. Da, 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 bro. You know, that's what it felt like. It was like I don't know what the fuck is going on. What I do know is that when the Henny's in the system, when the Henny's in the system, what's the original? When the Henny's in the system, Biggie, and then Jay-Z said when the Remy's in the system, when the Remy's in the system, when the Henny's in the system, ain't I don't know. Yeah, I think it's Henny then Remy. Or are they both Remy? I think one is Henny and one is Remy. Remember that time where like people were like so on Jay-Z's case for like flipping lyrics and shit? That, but like if you listen to like every song now is like that. Every song is that now. People are on his case, yo. Oh, you stole lyrics, you're biting. Like, bruh, it's like everybody knows that this is some like fucking Biggie shit. Like, what are you talking about? It's a flip. That's hip hop. Jay-Z is not original, he can't write, but it's like he took 2 bars. And what about the rest of the fucking song? That's all him. That's crazy, bro. It's weird. The one song that you did kind of take though is that '03 Bonnie and Clyde. I was so surprised to find out that that was a Tupac song. I was like, damn, the whole concept though. But both good records though. Both really good records to me. Oh, Ty said exactly. Ty said like 50 on Ja for sing rapping and now everybody doing it. Well, even crazier is that 50 got on Ja for sing rapping and then he immediately started doing the same thing. Like if I was your best friend, like so many songs. And what's crazy is that on Get Rich or Die Trying, he's singing a lot, and people just completely ignored the fact of like many men, many men. It's like what's it's crazy, bro. It's just that Ja was singing love songs. Really, I think that's what made it seem different. I'm the window shopper. I'm the I'm the window shopper. It's crazy. But that's why 50 Cent is diabolical, though. It's like I just believe he like knew exactly what he was doing, and it was like, yep, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna steal his shit and make fun of him for it. That's crazy. I don't know what part of art of war that is. He might have invented a new art form of war, because that's crazy, bro. That is diabolical. To to shame somebody for something and then to get them knocked out of the paint and then do the same exact thing and have people not care or notice is wild. But everyone kind of did notice, and they were like, "What the fuck?" But he just was able to continue. But his music career didn't really, and this, no offense, it didn't really. Once that started, it kind of leveled out a little bit from that point. Because yeah, but hey, that's some real savage shit. Exactly, 50 could have joined the choir. No, I mean, he basically started a lot of that sing rap. He started that format of melodic hook and raps and bars. That was like 50 Cent. That was like the start of that shit, where it was like, okay, we could like sing our hooks now, but just you gotta have the bars. That was so many songs. I don't know what you heard about me. Me. Glacial said that'd be crazy if Trump makes a Sora account. He's not doing that shit. But I could see this technology like be coming outside of Sora, where you might not need to be the person doing it, where you can just create it. I don't know, but they do seem to like have a lot of protection in there as far as not imitating third party individuals or whatever. But yeah, I could see something like this technology just becoming so common where it's just built into like our Instagram or Facebook, where you can just like look at all your photos and just make videos based off anything. Glacial says, look at draft. Oh god. What do we got now? Let's see. Wait, where is it? Hold on. I don't see it. I don't see it. Are you trolling? There's no draft. See? You be trolling. Unless it didn't load yet. Oh, there it goes. There you go.
Don't worry, I'm used to this. Trust me. Don't worry, I'm used to this.
You tried it. You tried it.
Don't worry, I'm used to this. Trust me.
You tried it. You already did that one. I'm actually not, though. I don't really be in trouble with the law like that. Don't worry, I'm used to this. My boy.
Top 2 a.m.
Good old-fashioned racism. Good old-fashioned racism. Never fails, huh? Damn. You gotta, no. See, fuck that. I get it. I see what you're trying to do. That's why I said you tried it. But come on now. Can't compare. what was I gonna say? You're saying, oh, Trump should join. We need Trump on here. What about Glacial Musher? We need videos of him. I need to make you doing racial shit. I need to do some shit that will get you canceled. I need to have you throwing up the HH shit and shit. You know what I mean? I need to have you saying the N word with the hard R. Was it Gain Eager? Yeah, yeah. I gotta have you say Gain Eager. You won't make a cameo right now. You won't make a cameo right now. So we could really get this party started. We gotta get you canceled, my boy. We gotta put you in some compromising positions. Pause. You know what I mean? Get you in trouble with PETA and the NAACP. You know what I mean? We gotta get you in trouble. But that's funny though. It's so crazy. Like the worst comments I've ever read about myself has always been a page that has no posts, no followers, no profile picture. I'd be like, damn, is this someone that I actually know? That's just on some anonymous shit. That's what I really believe. Because it's like, how the fuck do you even find me? You know what I'm saying? How do you have a whole page? You really signed up for Insta? And I get it, people have 2 pages, but I guess that's the answer. But people really sign up for an account and just to hate. Yeah, this gonna be my alt account, so like I could comment on people and be a pussy and comment anonymously. Like how is that your plan? That type of shit doesn't make sense to me. Who does that? I guess you. You know, it's weird. But that's most people in the world though. I can't really compare myself to like most people in the world. Most people aren't gonna put themselves on camera. Most people aren't gonna put themselves out there. So it's just like I guess that's why I can't relate to like shit like that. Cause it's like, and then some people would be people that you know that are your peers that do the same shit. And they just, it's crazy, man. I've said some probably fucked up comments before. Sometimes I go back and delete it, but sometimes it is funny. But I mean, oh shit, let me take these calcium pills. Turn up. Hey, we popping these big ones. We popping Teslas. We popping Teslas. I don't even know if a Tesla is white. We popping Yerkies. We popping Yerkies. We popping I'm about to pop 2 of these bitches right quick. I'm about to pop 2 of these. Oh, no, yours are good. Keep going. Keep going. Make me laugh. Make me laugh. I don't give a fuck. Just no gay shit. I mean, you could do whatever. No, no gay shit. I'm not even gonna say that you can do whatever you want. No gay shit. I was just gonna say I'm just not gonna show it, but no gay shit. And like no stuff that would be like my girl either, cause don't do that. She's not into that AI shit at all. At all, at all, at all. I must say though, the time when there's chat, the time be passing by. Oh, so you want me to make you one of you and no jumper? Yeah, do that. I was actually thinking about that. I never. That's so funny that you're in my fucking head. How the fuck are you in my head that much? I was literally gonna do that shit earlier. What the fuck? Oh no, I'm serious, but dead ass. I was literally gonna make a no jumper thing. Like being interviewed by Adam at the table and them asking me some crazy shit. But I don't even. You might. I don't even know if you could do that. It might give you a copyright for that. I think this is the greatest promotion tool of all time, but it is also very dangerous if put in the wrong hands. But I feel like you could set up your settings where people can't fuck with you like that. But like, to me, this shit is crazy. Especially because you can just tell it to say certain shit. Like, it could be like it's like a furniture store, and it's like the guy's like, "We're having a sale, big deals," and you could just have crazy shit happening. But as long as like the actual information is conveyed, it's like, and then you can maybe you add your own, edit it, add your own text and shit. You could really make some shit make sense with this technology. Like, I guess if you like use like super like simple. It's crazy. And the fact that I'm always thinking like, oh, you got to use a cameo somebody's face, but like you can literally just type anything in it. I want a dinosaur and a fucking elephant playing ping pong. Like I don't. Damn, let me do that. That's a good one. I kind of want to see what that looks like. You gotta choose the right dinosaur. What dinosaur would be the same size as an elephant? None. Well, probably a lot. So we're gonna make a triceratops playing. I don't want to show ping pong, but I think that'd be crazy. Because how would you do that? Playing. Oh, maybe a T-Rex would be better, but that's gonna be bigger than an elephant. A triceratops playing. It's hard to type with his hand like this. Playing ping pong with an elephant. I should have said against an elephant. So we'll see. See how that comes out. Glacial said, I want to start getting paid with this somehow. For I want to be first person to figure out how to get paid like lots, if you know what I mean. Shit, try to It's hard. It's hard to get paid just in general, especially on fucking online. You gotta really have some sort of value. And to me, the biggest value I see is the new thing that I do see is I feel like, which is funny because Lil Meech from fucking whatever that show is called, BMF or whatever, he hit me in the DM today and was trying to get some money out of me. And I was like, bruh. But he was like offering reposts. He was like, yeah, this the new shit on Instagram. You can just repost. And I was like, and selling collab tags is fucking. I can see that being a thing, but you also have to be kind of established. I feel like you could be good glacial at connecting people and being like a middleman, like bringing artists or whatever or streamers with money that have a little budget to connect to big streamers, and then just getting like a little percentage out of that. But as far as the Sora shit, you should. It's hard because not a lot of people are on Sora. But if you could figure out some good prompting, use ChatGPT to write good prompts where you can like, I don't know, like figure out how you could people could sell shit. Like if someone has like a plumbing business or a fucking food truck or a. It's hard though. It's hard though to be. The hardest part is that it's not consistent enough. So it's hard to like. You could be like, oh, it's close, but you can't really use it. You know. So I don't know. You might have to wait like a couple months, or get creative. There's something in it, and there's a lot of people that aren't going to use it or know how to use it. So I think that there's business in that almost. Glacial said I could do overseas ads for restaurants overseas, for companies. Yeah, there's something with that with especially if you're making funny viral content for them, because I think that's definitely the new way that people are trying to promote, like where they'll put in like a funny clip of like this lighter like dropping in, and then they'll cut and it's like them dropping in. They're like, hey, well while you're here, come check out the you know what I'm talking. I don't know if you're talking about those transition edits, the little jump cuts or whatever it's called. So yeah, I think comedy is a way to push it. I don't know yet though. You kind of almost gotta do something super simple. It's like And it still has to be correct though, because it can't be the wrong shit, you know. It's got to make sense, or you got to like do different pieces. It might be like ketchup's being dipped into fries being dipped into ketchup, and then a person taking a bite out of a burger, and you might have to take those clips and like edit it together. But then it has that crazy ass Sora 2 logo on it, so it's kind of like it's kind of hard to be professional with that type of thing. But I'm sure there's some other like AI that's doing a similar thing that you have to pay like a little bit of money for or something to get it cracking. The hardest part honestly is like finding the people and the customers that are trying to pay. But it depends. I mean, if you can do a high value for like a low amount, I think people would be interested in that.
Man, the hills are something else. Good to see you, brother. Welcome. You might get look at. Man, the hills are something else. Good to see you, brother.
Oh my god.
You might get look at.
This is so funny because like, yo, if you ever see me wearing all white, you know I'm rich. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You know I made it if I'm ever wearing all white. I wear all black every day. That's funny that you picked up on it.
Man, the hills are something else. Good to see you, brother. Welcome. You might get look at.
Yo, how that's what I'm saying, bro. Like legit, like a lot of this looks so realistic.
Man, the hills are something else. Good to see you, brother. Welcome. You might get look at.
Yeah, you could do edits, you could do music videos, you could do that could be something if you know how to edit and stuff. You could do like little like promo videos for like, and then you just take the best clips and like edit them together. Like, oh, rapper throwing money in the club, rapper driving a Rolls Royce in Hollywood. The fact that you could just generate anything is crazy. So I could definitely see you fucking with that shit. This one is clean. It's like you taking it like serious. It comes out like crazy. See, it made it cartoony though. I want it to be realistic.
Magenta fits me like it was waiting for me. I
The
feel the sun
fuck?
cheering me on right now. I own every step,
The
every...
fuck? How is that even playing? Sora, get your app. Oh my god. I want to edit this and try to make it realistic in image and scale. So I'm gonna try edit and see how close it makes it. For companies, Newland, I was trying to act like you were going to Michael Rubin all white party. Oh, you're funny. That's what I said. You know, if I'm wearing all white, something's changed. I don't wear all white for shit. Wow. That does look crazy, me in all white. That's like my higher self or something. You gotta have no responsibilities to wear all white. You gotta have nothing to do. You should even be driving when you're wearing all white, but you might as well drive a fucking Rolls Royce if you're gonna. Shit. Damn, that shit look kind of clean. That shit look good on me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, the hills are something else. Good to see you, brother.
I still got the same beard though. I'm a billionaire, but I still got the same beard. That's funny. Man, the hills are something else. That's crazy, bro. That took my whole fucking voice. That's wild. It doesn't have the nuances though, but that's soon though. Cause I've seen some good ass voice AI. I've seen some great voice AI where it's like, damn, it got your whole cadence and everything. You know, that's getting crazier and crazier and crazier. It's getting crazy. Like how it has like Aiden Ross like laughing. That like, have you seen those? I wish I would have saved it. There's some crazy ones where he's like, heh, 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 heh. It's like, how does it sound exactly like? How do they know what his laugh sounds like from just a little sample you give this app? It's crazy. I still want to do one of mine over because I hate that it's this background every time. But I didn't really get the chance. I was almost gonna do it at TwitchCon, but shit just kind of fell through. That's what I should have did instead of fucking doing dumb shit. Damn, the Triceratops is as big as the elephant?
That's game. Incredible. And that's game.
I realize if I turn the brightness down on my phone, they're not even like touching the fucking paddles. Because I said make it realistic, it's just impossible. It's impossible for elephant and a Triceratops to actually play ping pong. I knew that going into it, but somehow I still believed. It is what it is. It is what it is. Huh? True, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. See, right? You could do a lot of shit. You could be like put somebody at a Michael Rubin party, or but something would probably get weird. You probably couldn't say it, so you'd have to say all white party with celebrities, or like put me at a Diddy party. That's crazy. Surrounded by baby oil is crazy, and I'm not giving you ideas. I'm just saying. Shit. Put me at a Diddy party surrounded by baby oil. Wow. Shout out. Well, no, never mind. I was about to say something, but I'll just not. Because that sounds crazy. Yeah, man. I don't know. Ty says do capital do the Diddy party one. LO. Yo, Ty, why didn't you ever make? I didn't even know you're still. Yo, Ty, why didn't you put your face? Well, I know why you didn't put your face on that shit because it's crazy. But why you didn't make one, Ty? Shit, I'm playing dumb right now. I know exactly why because that shit's gonna get crazy. Ty, we need you at the Diddy party. Weren't you at the? You were at the actual Diddy party, right? Well, you can't. What? It's stuck to Apple. Oh, really? Only Apple people can. Wait, am I frozen? Oh, I'm not frozen. Wait, only Apple people can do it for real? I didn't know that. Interesting. So you can get it, but you can't make a cameo. Damn. Wow. That's weird. I'm surprised because it shouldn't really matter. But it probably has to do with some Apple camera or some shit like their specific shit they use for like depth perception and all that shit. Yeah. Interesting. I know. I was wondering. I was like, I'm surprised Ty didn't make one. He'd be making mad promos with this shit already. Can you put it? Can you Yeah, but you need your voice saying it. The key is the voice. That's what makes it crazy. But I think if you upload a photo and it says da 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 da, this might be real people, and you just do it anyways, you might be able to make something. But yeah, the voice is what is the whole thing. And sometimes, half the time, it's not even my voice. That's what's crazy about it. I'd be curious to see how your shit. Yo, you got to find somebody with an iPhone real quick and just log in on their phone and just set that shit up and then come back. Because I think that's worth it. Obviously, that's not going to happen. That's a lot to ask, but damn. I'm sure they'll make it for. It's still in the beta or development stage too, I believe. So that's probably why. Ty says it wouldn't let me upload a photo either. There's no app for Android or PC, only website. Ah, gotcha. I see. It is what it is. Yeah, no, they're gonna open it up. I remember when you couldn't even get Instagram on a Android at one point. That's crazy. I did not have it Instagram for a good minute until I got an iPhone. I got that shit right away though. So I was like, oh shit, I need this shit. Back when you could only post photos on Instagram, which is crazy. It's crazy how far Instagram has come. Instagram was just a place to go and post photos and put a little filter on it so it looked retro. That was it. That was the only purpose. And it had to be, I think it was only a square photo too. That was the only purpose of the site. And it was just like a little extra photo album. Now, this shit is your bread and butter. This is your livelihood. You can go live on it. You can add videos, reels, photos, carousels, fucking tag people. Man, you can run a whole business on Instagram now. Stories. Nigga, you can edit video on here. Like, bruh, Instagram is incredible, bro. From where it's come to from what it was, like, it's a news source. You can tag people, like, and it shows them on their page. There's profile, like, you can repost now. Like, damn, bro. Remember Regrand? That shit always used to piss me off. Regrand. Cause I always thought it was supposed to be Regram, but it was Regrand. Crazy. Hashtag explore page or explore. Ty said, "Come on, Glacial, where's that Diddy party?" Yeah, he went silent. He probably is working on it. Ty said, "I live in the background. I'm editing a wed. Oh, I keep the live in the background. I'm editing a wedding. Oh, I feel you. Yeah." Ty said, "I have a gig tomorrow, so I'm making space on my drives." Yes, crucial. Crucial. Damn weddings. Damn. Damn. Shit. Right on time. Glacial says new Sora. Yeah, I'm loving these Sora streams. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, this music's always so loud because I fucking turn it up so you can hear it. How do I do it? This is the rhythm of my. Yeah, I just can't believe it's like I'm looking at real photos of myself. Oh shit, this is fire. I'm not gonna lie. You might have did this one. I'm a
The signal, I'm locked in, green lights flicker like night vision. Voice heavy in the headphones, I'm steady with precision. No need for gimmicks, just rhythm and ambition. Every bar's mapped out, you can see the plan I'm living. Radar spinning, I'm in the zone, logos glowing. The signal, I'm locked in, green lights flicker like night vision. Voice heavy in the headphones, I'm steady with precision. No need for gimmicks, just rhythm and ambition. Every bar's mapped out, you can see the plan I'm living. Radar spinning, I'm in the zone, logos glowing. The signal, I'm locked in, green lights flicker like.
the way they looped that where couldn't even tell that it was a loop. That's crazy actually. Does does he rap? That shit is just I'm telling you, this is crazy for manifestation. What's this one?
All right, let me show you around my new house. We're in the hallway right now. Got these warm oak floors, some artwork on the wall, recessed lighting. This is the living room, high wood ceiling, comfy seating, big sliding doors that open right. Let me show you around my new house. We're in the hallway right
What?
now. Got these warm.
I don't know what the value of this is, but there is some value in this shit. This is hilarious. Like it's almost realistic. Make him walk around in a hallway and show you a tour of my new house. Wow, type shit. Yeah, no. When you take it serious, these shits come out fire too. Like when you do like serious shit, it's kind of interesting. New Sora. Look at Insta. Oh god, what did you post on Instagram? I saw that you posted a story the other day where I was like, what the hell? But I didn't see. I couldn't see it though. I missed it. Ty, he got you. Why you make Ty ends up looking like Terrence Howard though, in the end. Damn, I only got one hand. You're making me do this shit. The way it plays is here. Hold on. All right, so we use this photo. Yo, Glacial is on his shit. I'm not gonna lie. The audio though. It's fucking awkwardly silent. Ty, you got 10 minutes to respond. The thing about this dude is that he doesn't even show his face. I have heard your voice though before. I don't think you knew I was listening. I think you were on a Discord like voice shit with BHD, and I was like, oh, that's what he sounds like. Wait, I might have found him. Which one is you? Is this? Hold on. Yeah, it does look weird. Because it's just from a photo, so it's gonna not have your like real face. Is this our guy? Is this our man? Hey, that's what I said. You posted my dad. I won't post your dad though. I'm gonna crop him out. Crop out pops. I'm gonna crop pops out. But you, for my friend, are that good content. Did a little digging, chat. I did a little digging. Honestly, it was in your tags. Watch it like this not even be you. Watch this, you're just trolling. I don't care if it's not. It's still gonna be, this is gonna be you no matter what. Yo, why does he keep cutting your head off? That's not me, that's my bro. Oh, I see. Alright. I feel like you're capping. Yeah, you're right. Wait, why are you tagging a photo of your brother though? I mean, I could see how that would happen. It's like, oh, Glacial can't be here. I'm sure your parents call you Glacial. Glacial can't be here with us. Let's tag him because he's here in spirit. All right, I'll spare you. I'll spare you. He said close enough, similar DNA, without even seeing what he looks like. Ty said, I don't care if it's not, right? We gotta make you content. All right, so how about this? You post or send a real photo of yourself, or we got, or nah, I can't do that shit. Let's fuck that. I'll spare the family. I'll spare the family. Whole time, watch it really be him. Nah, that doesn't make sense. The fact that they tagged you on that page, I don't know. I guess that's probably not you. I mean, it's probably not. It's probably not you in the photo. Ty said he had you sucking your toes the other day. All is fair. Nah, I can't. But I'm like live streaming right now. It's different. He's like sending me in that in private. Ish. You know. But I could still do it and send it to him. It's like, why is your... No, I don't even like to play with people's family like that. You know what I mean? You end up saying the wrong thing, like, oh shit. And he did stop. He said I stopped when you said stop, to be fair. Yeah, he didn't make my family do anything weird too. So I guess I could like make your dad and your brother like fucking doing yo-yos or something, right? That'd be fair. Yeah, no, he's been fair about keeping it respectful. So you know, I gotta practice what I preach. But if it goes too far,
I got the content.
At the end of the day, at the end, At the end of the day gonna end. Put him at a Diddy party riding a baby elephant. Shit, I'll do it myself. You can't say Diddy party though. It's gotta be like at a how do we describe it? At a party, at a mansion party with, I'll say black celebs. No, you can't even say that. Mansion party that has that is baby oil themed, and he is, oh, I'll just say theme, and I'll say riding a baby elephant at a mansion party that is baby oil themed. That's crazy, right? That has Gain Eater. What's Gain Eater though? You're trying to say Gain Eager, add it? Yo, you can't type for shit, bro. You mean add it like ADD it? Wait, where'd it go? Oh. We'll see. But what's a neater though? I don't know what you're trying to say. What did I miss? This is like the year of like canceling people though. Everybody's getting canceled. Well, no, everybody's been getting canceled for years. Okay, we're getting no comments though. It's kind of, I get scared when there's like, oh my god, stop playing that fucking ad. I get nervous when there's like when there's views with no comments. What does that mean? People are just like speechless. Oh, how is that possible? Not one person is like, bro, what the fuck? I didn't even play the clip. I guess we could play it. Let's play the clip. Oh, I see. Yeah. We don't want to say gain either. Oh la la. Alright, let's look at the clip. This is the clip I've been referring to. We're gonna go to Instagram.com/crazy ass clips. And crazy ass clips is spelled in the most the most informal way you could spell it. It's spelled with a K and there's Z's in it. So instead of the C in crazy, it's a K. So it's crazy ass clips. Instead of ASS, it's AZZ. And then clips is KLIPZ. Nothing is spelled right. This is the page. Crazy ass clips. So here's a clip. Alright, 1 second. I'll play it in a second. Yo, Dalton?
What's good?
Oh,
Let's connect right now, nigga.
Good, bro.
What's my name? Say it.
How young?
Babe, what? Okay, babe! Babe! Are you good? Babe! Sorry.
I do not know him.
I do not know him. That's so crazy that Killing Me Softly. Yo, you know what's crazy about Killing Me Softly? I didn't even realize that song was playing, and we were jamming out to that morning on the way when we were pre-gaming to go over there. That's kind of crazy. I was blacked out drunk. I'm not gonna lie. In that moment, I was blacked out. I was like grayed out. I knew it was kind of happening, but like the fact that it happened that way, it still blows my mind. That's like a voice going, "Hey, do this," because I don't know. Nah, you disgusting. I'm disgusting. Wait, what did I eat? Is it Sora? All right, let's check out this new thing. Apparently, I don't see it. Where is it? Maybe I gotta close the app. Or are you trolling? Is he trolling? Oh no. Oh, bro.
Tail like they told me. Here's a little roasted mouse. I'm gonna hold it by the tail like they told me. Let's try it. Crunchy, kind of nutty. Not as bad as you'd think. That's different. Let me show you. Here's a little roasted mouse. I'm gonna hold it by the tail like they told me. Let's try it. Crunchy, kind of nutty. Not as bad as you'd think. That's different, but it's alright. Here's a little roasted mouse. I'm gonna hold it by the tail like they told me. Let's try.
Get back for Lil Sinette. Why am I eating a mouse? Why? You posted it? Yeah. Yes, you did. Get back for Lil Sinette.
Let's see what this is about. Y'all weren't playing about the theme, huh? Even the elephant shining. Easy, buddy. We're good. This is smoother than I thought it would be. Appreciate y'all for letting me crash the party. Baby oil forever. Let's see what this is about. Y'all weren't playing about the theme, huh? Even the elephant shining. Easy, buddy. We're good. This is smoother than I thought it would be. Appreciate y'all for letting me crash the party. Baby oil forever. Let's see what this is about. Y'all weren't playing about the theme, huh? Even the elephant shining. Easy, buddy. We're good. This is smoother than I thought it would be. Appreciate y'all for letting me crash the party.
Even
Baby
the
oil
elephant
forever.
shot it.
Let's see what
That wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. I guess I could say at a Diddy party.
Let's see what this is about.
I don't think it'll
Y'all
let me.
weren't playing
I don't
about
think
the
it'll let
theme,
me
huh?
do that
Even the
though.
elephant shining. Easy, buddy. We're good. This is smoother than I thought it would be. Appreciate y'all for letting me crash the party. Baby oil forever. Let's see what this is about. Y'all weren't playing about the theme, huh? Even the elephant shining. Easy, buddy. We're good. This is
Party
smoother than I
with.
thought it would be. Appreciate y'all for
How
letting me
many was
crash
it?
the party.
1,000 bottles of
Baby
baby
oil
oil?
forever. Let's see what this is about. Y'all weren't playing about the theme, huh? Even the elephant shining. Easy, buddy. We're good. This is smoother than I thought it would be. Appreciate y'all for letting me crash the party. Baby oil forever. Let's see
Baby
what this
oil
is about.
forever.
Y'all weren't playing about the theme, huh? Even the elephant shining.
Y'all
Easy,
weren't
buddy.
playing
We're
about the
good.
theme, huh?
This is smoother than I thought it would be.
Smoother than I thought it
Appreciate
would
y'all
be.
for letting me crash the party.
It's like a weird parody version of me. It's funny though. It's like it sounds like if it's somebody like that was trying to do my voice, but was like pretty good at it. 1,000 bottles is crazy. It's not that crazy. Like no, it's crazy. It's kind of hard to like rationalize that. 1,000 is a lot. I can see if you have a case, but it's like really, what are you doing though? Like what are you really doing though? Like I can see if you have like a masseuse or something that I don't know. That's a lot, bruh. That's a lot. There's like intention with that behind that. That's a choice to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta really go out of your way to get 1,000 bottles. Not that he can't justify it some way, but damn, bro, what is that? That's a lot. And you don't really need a lot of baby oil. A little bit goes a long way. So, a little bit of ha, and a little bit of ha. 'Cause I feel like busting loose, and I feel like you can't nobody. So, what's the use? I said, oh man. Get back for Lil Sinette. I want to do that shit right now, but I don't. Get back for Lil Sinette. 1,000 bottles of baby oil coming up. Wow, I love these Sora streams. I gotta put that in the thumbnail this time. I haven't been doing, yo, dead ass, and I forgot to mention this earlier, and this was something I wanted to say. I meant to, no, I haven't been doing thumbnails just because it's that much harder to do shit with one hand. Like I was able to just pop them out, but like not having the other, it's so much slower to use like Photoshop real quick. Like it's quick for me in real life, but with one hand it's a nightmare. It's like I can't even get to it, bro. I'm gonna have to figure something out though, cause yeah, I gotta figure something out. Cause it's not. It's not. It's nothing. Get back for a little snatch. I hope it's one of those things with this with the clip with jumping on the table. Oh my god, it's the same ad every time. Shut the fuck up. And why? I hope it's one of those things where people are like concerned for like my mental health, but like all the while like I'm just like laughing because it's like funny, but it's also like real. So I kind of got to be like, yeah, maybe something, you know. But I don't know. I just be trolling half the time, and that's what's like. I be like joking, but then like sometimes it just goes too far. I don't know. Like I swear I was like, it's crazy that I was like having the time of my life. I'm trying to like think of like what that would be like the equivalent of like, it's like a toddler like, no. It's like a dog, like a dog getting loose from the yard and just like they're like get back here, and he's like, you know, just like have it like just doesn't give a fuck. Like it's like that. That was my energy, like the dog that like has been dying to get out and like just to see what running down the full street is like. That was me jumping on that table. On that goddamn table. This one's a little too good. It loves to give me a gap in my teeth, though. I don't know why it does that shit, bro. That shit's weird as fuck. Hey, let's see what Glacial cooked up.
Make something wild. Mayo, tuna, Sprite, mustard, mac and cheese, burger, chips, water, eggs, everything you dream of in a smoothie. Big spoon of mayo, tuna in, splash of soda, mustard, mac, the burger. Yep, bun, 2 chips, a little water, and 2 eggs. Oof, lid on, let's spin it. Hey, make something wild. Mayo, tuna, Sprite, mustard, mac and cheese, burger, chips, water, eggs, everything you dream of in a smoothie. Big spoon of mayo, tuna in, splash of soda, mustard, mac, the burger. Yep, bun, 2 chips, a little water, and 2 eggs. Oof, lid on, let's spin it. Hey, make something wild.
What the fuck did you prompt? Make him grab a blender and he puts it down down on the table. Then he comes back with mayo, tuna, Sprite, mustard, mac and cheese. The fact that he wrote all this shit is crazy. Hamburger, Doritos, water, and eggs, and he puts it all in the blender, turns it on, and starts dancing when it is blending. He then turns it off and he drinks it, but then goes all over his face. Yo, the fact that you thought of all that. It's so interesting though. You've like it kind of low key included everything, but it kind of like has to compress some things because it's like it's only like how long is these, like fucking 10 seconds or some shit. Fire, honestly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what the business is. I don't know if it's like helping people kind of visualize things, conceptualize things. Like even that is like, yeah, what would it look like if I did a cooking channel for YouTube? You know, it's like I don't know what the business is just because everybody can use it, but not everybody knows how to prompt. So, I don't know. There's something there though. There's some value to it. There's definitely some value. Damn, that Diddy Party one is so good. I want to post it, but I can't because it's so crazy. But it's like exactly probably what Ty was looking for. I post it in the nah, fuck that. I post it in the Reddit. Nah. Download it, post it in the Reddit. It's pretty good. a little too good. It's a little too close for comfort. Fuck that. Secret Vault. Secret Vault. I posted for for 2 gifted on Kick. I'll post it for 2 gifted. Oh my god, bro. I'll post it for 2 gifted. Yeah, this clip's going up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, because it makes me look crazy. Of course that's gonna work. Who wouldn't want to see that? It's fucked up. But, you know, it is what it is. This is the world we live in. I would say that's the best part about streaming. Because I could have did that same exact shit not streaming. That's the crazy part about me. Crazy with a K. Like, crazy times 3. Like, I would do that shit. Like, that's just like some stupid shit. Like, the fact that I'm this age and doing that shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And there's actually like a part 2 to that where Dalton is talking way more shit. He's like, grown ass man, by the way. He's like, I forgot what else he was saying, but I was like, hell yeah. It's funny though. It's like I want to defy everything. Like, I'm not supposed to even be like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, we just like jumped into this shit. Like, I'm not supposed to be interacting with like these people. Maybe Dalton, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But like, we just jumped in. We figured out a way to jump in. We didn't invent stream sniping, but to like create content with it, like, it's crazy. Like, I love how casual that term has become. But then you look back and like people have been saying this shit for years though. I look back on like Twitter and I'm like, oh shit, stream sniping. But it's very like far and few in between. It's not like now where it's like just a regular thing to do. It's just like putting a name on something, but also creating a new thing. I still don't see a lot of people making content. Like, even the Dr. Pepper guy, he's just like a dude. He doesn't film himself. He's just... So, otherwise, some of those... He might have, like, stream snipe people, and it doesn't get put out because that person was effing during the time and he can't get the clip, you know? So, he should switch to meta glasses. That'd be fire. So you have that footage. He might, though, already have it low-key. White Speed is fucking getting traction. Fucking Stable Rondo interviewed him. Like, damn, bro. Like, sometimes it's good to like, instead of like doing multiple things, it's good to like nail in and do one thing. Speed. You know, because then it's like, I don't know. It's like more cohesive almost. It's like easy to like pin it down. Even though I would probably advise somebody to do different people, like how we're doing it here. But I'm talking about stream sniping, by the way. Because I feel like it has more legs for the future. But unless White Speed is a really, really good clip farmer and content creator, I think he got a golden ticket right now. Because he's got the play. He just got to make content that's not necessarily based around other people, or do that, but also have his contribution to it. That is the viral part or the funny part or whatever. But man, he's got that fucking golden key right now, right there. That light is on him. So yeah, we'll see what other type of like shit he does. I'm trying to think of other stream snipers that are doing their thing and prolific in the same way, constantly consistent with this shit. And there's probably other ones I just don't know about, but I look at the top streamers and there is a couple people actually. Even the one that came into the kebab shop with Lacey, that dude, if you go and scroll down his page, it's like, oh, this. I'm like, it makes me feel like, oh shit, I'm not doing, because it's like he's been doing this shit too. So it's like there's a lot of people that are actually doing this shit low key, and they be having numbers too. Where it's like, damn, how have I never seen this shit, you know? So it's like, it's crazy. They be having numbers too. It'd be like 100K, like and shit. Like, damn, what the fuck? So it's cool though. I think I guess maybe the branding. I'm just a stream sniper. All that shit, the way Ty correlates a lot of shit together sometimes too. It's a little bit of everything. That's a little bit of everything. But yeah, I do want to stream snipe a kick person. Hopefully I can stream snipe a kick. See, oh yeah, we manifest. I forgot to manifest on Monday, but we're gonna try to stream snipe a kick streamer. during this month that I'm off. Yeah, we're gonna try to do that, I guess, because that's all I can do, bro. You said which one? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know yet. It would be. I really want Santi. I think that he's been on my list. Santi. And I guess technically, yeah, Santi. And maybe Spliff mode if he goes IRL, which that's possible. I could get Spliff mode. That would be. I think that would be a cool. It would be like kind of like an underground one, like a if you know, you know. But I think it would still be worth it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It wouldn't necessarily like push my algorithm, but it could though, like in a different way that I'm not expecting. So I never like underestimate anybody's like reach. Pause. You said there's a new one. I don't see it, bro. Or is it a draft? No. Why, bruh? Why make me so thick? That's so crazy because, like, low key, at certain points, it does actually sound like me. Me doing burpees is crazy, though. Like, that one, like, when it said one, is like, that actually, like, how does it get that little nuanced sound like that? Like, that's just crazy, bro. I'm blown away with what humans know about other humans. Like, how we're able to figure this shit out. This Diddy Party one is amazing.
Here in Miami at Diddy's party, and yes, that's me on a baby elephant. They got 1,000 bottles of baby oil, man. Look at that stack. Smooth vibes only. Keep your skin right. They got you covered for the whole year. Here in Miami
Keep your skin right. They got you covered for the whole year. That's crazy. Get your skin right. Which one? I just said it. I said Santi, if he's ever around again. He's not in LA that much. Connor, Conner. That'd be a funny one. But it'd still be like, whatever. Like, it's not like as sensational as like these big ass fucking Twitch streamers. Yes, in spliff mode. I don't know. I don't know who else streams on Kick that's big. I pretty much thought I knew all of them. I posted a Sora, posted a new one. Which one show? Yo, do you know where the Phase warehouse is? I don't actually. I have an kind of slight idea where the Phase house is, but no, I don't know where the Phase warehouse is. Do you? Do I want to know? I mean, that kind of makes me like, I'm gonna say no, because like I don't want to like have that like liability on me, but maybe yeah, tell me. Shit, where is it? Fuck it. But if it's like something you have to say in the DM, then don't tell me. Yeah, man. Wink, wink. But if you're saying, oh, it's in Burbank or it's in Studio City or something, like, okay. I don't mind knowing that, but I would assume it's in like Burbank or Studio City. That's where everything is. I'm not even familiar with the Phase warehouse, to be honest with you. I've been looking at Phase for that long. I honestly haven't. I don't really. I'm like very, very new. I've known about what Phase kind of is for a couple years now, but I don't really know. Is it one of those things where it's Googleable and I'm just like, I can't do it right now? Cahuenga Boulevard. Okay. You're probably not lying, because that could be in Studio City or like North Hollywood. I know exactly what you're talking about too. But yeah, but we're not trying to dox people. Yo, 2000 sit. What's good? What's good with you, bro? Hey, we're just cooling. It's day 147, and we're just talking shit. We've been sharing Sora 2 videos. This dude Glacial Musher in the chat has been sending crazy Sora 2 shit. Sometimes we post the good ones in the Discord. Join the Discord if you want to join up. What's good with you though? Where you tapping in from? Have you been here before? I feel like I don't remember this name, but maybe you've been here before when I was like off the Henny and forgot. It's possible. Appreciate you tapping in. Did you just find us on the scroll up? I know I'm asking a lot of questions. Oh, Canada, word. First time viewer. Hell yeah. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's a first time viewer. What part of Canada? Are you from the East Coast, the West Coast, the center? You said, oh, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. You on the left coast for real? Yeah. I'm in LA. Oh, Toronto. Okay. So we got the East Coast in the building. We got, you're from Drake land. You're from Tory Lane's land. I got you. Yeah. Shout out. Shout out to Toronto, Canada in the building. So you're saying that Glacial Musher said that the Phase warehouse is near Cool Kicks. Isn't the Cool Kicks on like Melrose or one of those streets, Fairfax or some shit? 2000 Sit said, I prefer classified myself. What do you mean by that? I need that, ooh, that's a good sound. What do you mean by that? That Drewski sound? That's a good one. Or anytime the chat says something that I can't understand exactly from the context, what do you mean by that? That's a good one. I might need to add that. If I remember, what do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Man, that one's good. Damn, I kind of want to do that right now. He was in the game before Drake. Solid East Coast rapper. Okay. Classified. I get it. That's the name. That's the name. Got you. Never built a big buzz, but always had a solid following. That's how it always happens sometimes, man. Sometimes like some of the most talented people don't really get that full shot because of politics, really, and just different things. But that's dope though. I never heard of Classified. I'm gonna have to check them out. I'll play it here, but I don't want to get. They like to fuck with my videos on YouTube when I play shit here. But I'll try to remember that. Classified. That's what's up. I'm from the East Coast though, so I live on the West Coast, but I'm from the East Coast though. I'm from Connecticut and Massachusetts, so I'm very, very East Coast. I should have mentioned that before, but that's the truth. The real truth.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, we gotta get that sound. Too Good Man says 2000 Sit. You know snow. Oh, I know snow. I know like 5 foot snow. I've seen like 5 foot, like where you can't even open your door. No, it doesn't happen a lot, but you know what I'm saying. I've seen it as an adult and as a kid. So it's not like I'm just remembering it as a kid where it's like this like exaggerated thing because I was little. Like I've seen that shit. We couldn't leave the house for 2 days. What do you mean by that? We gotta add Drewski to the board. There's so many other sounds I need to add, but we're gonna do this in real time because I'm gonna forget about it, and I really want this sound on the soundboard. So shout out to 2000 Sit for not everybody gets to inspire a live soundboard sound. So you didn't even know you were doing it. You didn't even know you're doing it. This is what happens here, spontaneous. I stopped kind of doing this on the fly shit because my computer was kind of fucking up, but I realized it was Google Chrome. That was the culprit. And as soon as I stopped using Google Chrome, like especially when you have more than one tab open, it just fucks your whole life up. Google Chrome is the devil. It used to be the light browser, and now it's just bullshit. All right, what did he say? 2000 Sit said, for real, you, for that alone, I moved to LA too. Type shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even about that, but it's just that LA is more than the weather here. The weather is a good perk though. Like somebody calls you from the East Coast, they're like, "What's the weather there?" And you're like 80, and they're like, "Damn, it's like 20 today." It's like, you know, so it is a thing like that.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Soundboard sound. I'm gonna have to edit this one later, so there's gonna be a little delay on it when I press it, but I'm not about to open up all this shit. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? I like that Justin Bieber sound too, though. That would be a good one too. Wow, I gotta make a whole new page and everything for this, bro. This is a moment. I don't just add sounds. I don't just add pages to the soundboard. This is like some weird glazing.
What do you mean by that?
Perfect. It's a little low. We'll up the volume.
What do you mean by that?
Perfect. 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 Speaking of perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. Shout out you. I'm almost like forget that this is on this page. That there's a whole
What do you mean by that?
button. Hold up. So Glacial said the new phase house is like old mansion, right? The new phase house like old mansion, right? No mention results, no command matches, frequently emojis. It's what the fuck is that? You want me to delete that shit? Should I pin it? It's a glitch on me. Okay, I'll delete it. Yeah, because that shit was not making sense and I wasn't trying to read all that bullshit. 2000 Sit. Am I saying your name right? 2000 Sit. One of the best sound effects is George W. Bush talking about fish and humans existing peacefully. I don't know that sound. Let's see. You got some age on you, 2000 Sit, if you're talking about George W. Bush. People under the age of like 33 don't even know who the fuck George W. Bush is.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
I mean, he was speaking facts though. I believe him. That's probably the most legit thing he's ever said. Yes, sir, says 2000 Sit. Glacial Musher said, I meant to say this the new phase house, like, is this the new phase house is like an old mansion, right? I meant to say this the new phase house is like an old mansion. Why do you keep, what are you doing? Are you saying is the new, like a mansion? I don't know. I don't know exact details. I just kind of know where it is because I don't know where it is. It could be like so many different, I just know the general area. I know the cross streets, how to get, whatever. It's not even like that. It's like, it's so, if you see where they, I don't even want to like, it's so obvious though. Like I can show anybody like certain shit. Be like, oh. Anyway, it's on YouTube. It's hilarious. It's a slip up, but great. Says 2000 Sit. He says, bro was legendary talking about George Bush. LMAO, what is he like? What is he talking about exactly? I'm sure there's context where it's like, oh, okay, but yeah, it just sounds wild. Was there war with Atlantis? Was there a war with Atlantis? Right, exactly. Like, what the fuck? The fish are gonna. It's the fish that might be the thing that takes us out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on the other side. Oh, I'm surprised my YouTube chat isn't showing up on Kick. Oh, there's always a delay. Right, the fish. Yeah, the fish are coming. The fish are coming. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's like, then what are we considering fish? Because, you know, if we're talking about like sharks and stuff, yeah, I mean, that was probably like a epidemic at some point. These sharks and other large sea creatures are a nuisance to society. But yeah, fish. If we're talking flounders and guppies and clownfish and shit, I don't know, man. After that was the first Sharknado, right? That movie did probably come out around that time, huh? And they didn't stop. Sharknado always reminded me of Snakes on the Plane. I've never seen either of those movies, but they were just the most ridiculous. It seemed like it was a fake movie, but they really existed. Glacial says, any artist you want to stream snipe / meet? Artist. I want to meet, like, I try to think, like, realistic, like, who's around and shit. Who would be a good one? That would be, like, I think it could actually happen. I might have to think about that. Let me see. I don't know. Who are you thinking? Who are you thinking? Like, I want to do a song with Ralphie the Plug. What does he stream on? He streams on YouTube and Twitch. I can't stream with anybody on Twitch, though, because I'm banned. There's somebody I could think of. I got you with Justin Bieber's new warehouse. I was actually, yo, how are you in my head? I was literally thinking Justin Bieber, but I'm like, oh, come on. Yeah, that warehouse looks crazy. They were, Ron from FaZe was like, he wasn't necessarily like sure about it because he's like, he's not even talking to the chat. And I think that's so important, bro. Like, he has this big chat wall, but he's not addressing the chat. Like, even if you're not like reading the chat, you should always be like saying chat. I don't watch the stream, so I don't know how it went. But if you're not constantly being like just obnoxiously like, chat, we're about to do this. Check this out, chat. You know what I mean? Just to engage. I think that's so important. And that's where that was my criticism. My only criticism about Drake streams is that it feels pre-recorded because he's not addressing chat ever. You have, as a streamer, you have to address chat. It's just like, that's the whole point. Even if there's no one there, you just have to. It has to be for the chat. It has to be for the people. Justin Bieber is a fine American. Isn't he Canadian? I guess he's pretty American now, though. Though I don't think Canada and America are that different where it's like that big of an adjustment. Yeah, you gotta address the chat though. Even if it's you have one person in there, you gotta address the chat, or zero, because it's for the chat that's watching it later. Even if they're not chatting, like, it's still everybody that's watching is the chat. So, and it's such a good opportunity. You're fucking Justin Bieber. Address the fucking chat. Like, but I can imagine his chat's probably fast as fuck, so he probably can't read it. But just talk to him. Just say chat, so everybody's like, oh, he's talking to me. Like. 2006 said, nah, we gave him to you. So you guys are disowning the Biebs? Yeah, I fuck with Justin Bieber, right? He makes great music. You can't deny his music. His music's fire. Even that album he dropped recently, it was like that shit was fire to me. He disowned us first. I feel you. A lot of people feel like that way about there's this group called Jagged Edge. They were like an R&B group in the 90s, early 2000s. And they were actually from Hartford, Connecticut, but they just never repped Hartford. And a lot of people from Hartford are like, man, they never rep Hartford. Da, da, da. They just more like repped like Atlanta and shit. That'd be like kind of me repping LA, I guess. I have repped LA, you know what I mean? But I think it is kind of good to rep where you're from, though, sometimes. I think you can do both in a good way, but yeah. And you almost don't even have to rep LA because LA is kind of like generic, you know? It's not really a place to rep unless you're like really, really from there. It's like, rep Hollywood, rep, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, what's the point, you know? 2006 said he's seen the sun and sand of Cali and left the snow country. Hey, man, once you go to the sun, with the cold, you're done. 2000 said, I don't want to make bad blood, but your Dodgers are going down. Yo, honestly, like, it's funny because, like, I don't really follow baseball, but, like, it's hard not to be, like, a Dodgers fan in LA. You just, like, kind of have to be. It's, like, unless you're, like, really diehard about another team, but, like, it's just, you're not going to have a good time. So, yeah, I guess my favorite baseball team is the, is the LA Dodgers at this point. I've never been to a game. How have we never been to a fucking Dodgers game? That's crazy. We gotta do that sooner than later. Damn. I wonder if I could stream at a Dodgers game. Probably not, right? Maybe I can, though. See, I'll be saying these ideas out loud, and then like 2 days later, I'll see like a big streamer doing this shit. And I'm not saying it's like that. I just think people would be like synchronistic with shit. Like everybody's kind of in the same net of conscious ideas. 2000 said World Series tickets here are 4,600. That's crazy. From middle seats. Not like, I swear I could never be a diehard core fan of anything because they just are preying on you. It's predatory what like some of these people do to their fans. Not like that, but it's like, yeah, we have a meet and greet. You got to pay $3,000. It's like, what the fuck? Like, if people will pay that shit too, just to like meet, just hang out with somebody for like 20 minutes or something. Like run up their credit to do that shit. It's wild. I could never be a fan. I can never be a fan like that. I'd rather do my own shit. 2000 said they always want too much. Love to support the junior leagues, but man, pro games ain't for the average man now. It makes no sense. Especially when you could just watch that shit at home. You know? You could just watch that shit at home. Great view. Because the cameras are covering, they're giving you the best angles. Privacy your own home. You could get drunk. You could eat your own food. You could... But there's nothing like being at an actual baseball game, though. I'm not going to lie. Because I don't like baseball. I don't like to watch it. But being at a game, watching it is a whole different thing. Like... So I can just imagine what it's like being at the World Series. It's a whole, it's like it's a movie. There's got to be a fucking movie, like, and you're a part of it, low key. You're an extra in this big ass movie type shit. So for that reason, I could see, but paying $5,000 is out of pocket. You know what I mean? But I guess it is what it is. Everybody are gonna buy the tickets at whatever the price they put it, so they might as well jack it up. Pause. Shit, man, it's disgusting. It's disgusting what big businesses do to people, and they, you know, because they'll get you and then they'll get you hooked on it. But you can only be hooked on it yourself. You can only blame yourself. But it's like, and then they make it so like you gotta pay like all this money just to I don't know, just to do your shit that you're like already love is crazy. Just like slowly raise the price on you with inflation. A ticket to a baseball game should be $20. First come, first serve. But then that wouldn't be fair either. I don't know. It's weird. You can't really do it. Okay, so 2000 said that's 2 month rent in Toronto for a 2-bed, 1-bath town. Exactly, bro. Yeah, that's kind of pricey. But you're saying, yeah, Toronto proper, yeah, for you. Townhouse, yeah, exactly. 2 months. Oh, that's two. Yeah, a month rent. Oh, 1 month. I said 2 months. Yeah. My bad. 1 month's rent in Toronto for a 2-bed, 1-bath townhouse. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. No, it's wild, and I'd be like surprised at like where people get like the average person be like getting $5,000 from like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like your life savings, and you're like, well, damn, I guess I spend it on this. Is it you just work and save? I guess it's possible. A credit card or whatever. Going in debt, going into debt, paying another rich person is crazy to me. I can't figure that shit out. Paying somebody that's already rich. People are doing these tours and these things, and I forgot what the first thing was, but to get richer, not to like afford their rent, to get richer. But it's cool though. I mean, hey, business is business. If you got a product and people are willing to buy it, hey, what can I say? Shit. And carry on. Wow, it's been 2 hours like nothing. 2000 said read a stat the other day. 14.7% of North Americans are paying for groceries on a buy now, pay later plan. So you're saying 15% of people are buying groceries on credit? I was seeing some shit about that too. That like the fact that people are you should not have to put groceries on credit. Food to live. That's not the type of thing that should be on credit. It should be like extra things. That can only lead to one thing. There's no. That can only lead to one thing. A glacial said Whittier Boulevard. Oh my God. I don't. Wait, what is that? Because what you said earlier, that doesn't match what you just said. 2000 said, yes, sir, no credit cards either. They were always separate plans. All right, so this is a callback to earlier, the Doritos, which is weird. I feel like I'm in a Sora edit. And callback to Thai, flat bag, not stale. Doritos don't taste how they used to back in the day. Oh, why are you doxing my boy? Why would it be over there though? That doesn't sound right. You sure that's what it is? That's a random ass place if that's the case. How do you know this shit? Ty said hi. I don't know if you're talking about the chips or. Puzzle pieces matching. Type shit. Did he leak? I didn't watch the stream. I can't watch Twitch. Did he leak shit? ChatGPT. Oh man, ChatGPT can be wrong, but yeah. Just because that area, I can't imagine it being there, but maybe though. Because that's not like an amazing area. Puzzle pieces though, exactly. That's how I found certain shit too. But I don't know how you're doing it by not being from here. My puzzle pieces come from like looking at streams and like, I don't know. I don't even say the word because even certain words that you say can be used against you type shit. Damn, that's so crazy. Why am I in a Sora edit? This is so crazy. I was literally dead ass about to eat these chips. That's so wild. The fact that I'm still eating them is crazy. So they have payment. So back to 2006, they have payment plans for groceries now. Just give them food. Like, that's crazy, bro. Travis Scott, what? Yeah, Travis Scott. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite artists. drive by Travis Scott's house? Why? What do you mean by that? As you say, can only lead to one thing, right? I'm good. And didn't they get rid of EBT? EBT is like welfare, where you get food stamps. I think they got rid of that shit. Which is crazy, because if people are buying food on credit, which everybody's gonna do that once in a while, get your little groceries on your credit card, but if you're buying food on credit and they're taking away food stamps, well then, I don't know. So then you like, what do you have to choose, to like be homeless or buy food? I don't know, bro. Oh goodness, are you a fan of DP at all, the artist? No. Who's DP? Oh, Dead Prez? No. Maybe you're talking about somebody else. Glacial,
What do you mean by that?
they the ones? Is it DP or Dead Prez? It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. It's bigger than one thing about music. When it hits, you feel no pain. Which Drake took that part. One thing about music, when you hit, feel no pain. I don't know about what song is that? Is that Over? Dead Prez had several quotes about this type of situation. Oh yeah, no, they were talking that shit. They were definitely like woke. They were one of like the first like really woke artists, because there was like conscious artists, but they were actually like woke. Like they were like in the traditional sense of woke too, not like what it is now. Woke is not the same woke that was just a couple years ago. Woke is some whole other shit now. Glacial said, "Give me someone you think I can't find, but if we do, go drive by there where they are." 2000 said agreed. All right, I'll say. Let's find. That's a good one. Let's find. I can only. Yeah, I don't know. Who's in LA? Low key. Let's find Neon. Let's find Neon. I can't even do that because he's a Twitch streamer. I really can't fuck with any Twitch streamers for this whole month. For the rest of for 23 days, right here. I can't stream snipe them. I can't watch streams. I can't chat. I can't do anything. I can't be on their stream. I don't know if they can be on my stream. Probably, bro. Right. 2006 said they were legit warriors for a cause. Nowadays, woke means nothing. The same, yeah. It's just a different thing. It's a different thing. Yeah, Dead Prez. Wow, shout out Dead Prez. One of a kind group. Yeah, that Dead Prez. I feel like I was listening to whatever. There's like one album that song Hip Hop was on. I think I was listening to that a lot in like 2004, 5 type shit. Immortal Technique was bumping some serious. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh shit. Man, Immortal Technique was that dude too. You're right. He was on that fucking heavy like conscious shit. You're right. He was like a militant type dude. Yeah, he has some good songs. That I got no strings to hold me. That I got no strings on me. I love that shit. Just the concept. I miss like concept hip hop songs that are like they could be kind of whimsical or like kind of concept sample something from like a Disney movie or something, but just is really about like catching the message type shit. I miss that type of hip hop for sure. The creativity in hip hop. Wow, Immortal Technique is crazy. He was saying some crazy shit. He's like, you think what do you say? He was like, you know what I think is just pathetic, and when people speculate, what the fuck Pac would say? Something about a dead man's perspective. That's the type of shit that gets your neck bone disconnect. disrespected. Yeah, show no love. Why you trying to be hardcore? You fucking homo thug. Yo, yo, I love Mortal Technique. I fucking love Mortal Technique. Oh my god. Yo. Yo. No, I used to listen to that shit all the time, bro. I love Mortal Technique. I love the way he raps. I love, yo. It was so crazy. Me and my friend were doing this thing called the Kyle and Gerard show. You can Google it, and it's kind of like a precursor to like all these man on the street things where you see people with a mic and asking people questions. We were doing this shit, 2000 whatever, 13 whatever, and in New York, and I remember like at the end of like when we were starting to like get bigger at it, we were at an event, and I remember seeing a Mortal Technique there, and he just like was not giving us the time of day. Probably just thought we were on some clown shit or whatever. But I was like, yo, you don't even understand, bro. Like I was like really trying, but he was just like not even trying to like make eye contact type shit. It was like this event, but it's cool. That's somebody that I look up to like crazy as far as an artist. Like 2000 said, yeah, damn, bro, you're good. Yeah, no, I rap. So, no, I mean, he's an inspiration. Like, I've been inspired by his song. I made songs inspired by More Technique. I always forget, though, too. Man, I love Immortal Technique so much. Doesn't get the credit he deserves. Who else is from that era? Damn, that's good. You tapped in with that shit. You tapped in. Man, hip hop changed so much. That's like around the time where like 50 was coming in and like Kanye, they kind of like changed the game a lot where it became this different type of thing. Like, remember like how big of an artist, like rapper Talib Kweli was to people? Remember like Black Star, that album? Redefinition, or what was it called? That album was called Definition or something. But just that vibe, that's different. Kanye kind of 2000 since they kind of ruled that era mainstream wise. Kanye was a legit genius in that time frame. Yeah, he kind of like took like the underground sound to like the mainstream almost, and kind of made that like people like that soulful shit as just like a general texture. Because we're still on the soulful shit if you think about it, but it's just evolved into so many other shit. But 2000 said Nas had a big following. Jadakiss too. Oh my god, Jadakiss. Jadakiss is one of the best rappers, my favorite rappers of all time. Nas, man, Nas was everything at the time. Nas was like the model rapper. It was like everybody wanted to like have Nas's voice and rap like Nas. And Jadakiss was like that too. Jadakiss, oh my god, Jadakiss is crazy. Jadakiss is crazy. He's definitely inspires the way I rap. You can't count Eminem out either. I know it's kind of cliche, but Eminem was a beast at that time. A beast. What he was doing with... There's like a certain era of Eminem, that pocket, where it's just... Even on like the sillier songs, he's just like, the way he's rapping is crazy. Yeah, Nas is crazy though. Nas... I feel like the game almost evolved out of Nas, like, unfortunately. Like, it just turned into some whole other shit. Like, once Soulja Boy hit, it was just kind of like, it just turned, the whole shit just changed. And there's, like, some people right before Soulja Boy a little bit, like Young Jock and, like, Jeezy and shit like that. And then, like, but, like, as far as, like, superstars, like, the next up, it's just, like, Soulja Boy just kind of changed, where it kind of never really went back to that boom bap shit until like recently with like Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? And there was little people, Wale in between, Big Sean, you know, that kind of like would have their little moments. J. Cole, but yeah, the Eminem show, exactly. All those albums up until like we started doing like that strange kind of voice. But I mean, they're all still all right though. But what was it? Recovery or whatever that one. I don't remember. Rehab or whatever. Yeah, man. The mumble rap phase was not for me, bro. I feel you on that. I was there, but then I grew into it to love it. It's kind of like an acquired taste. You kind of have to like sample. Sometimes it's like saying like I don't like beer because you tried like some one beer that's just kind of weird, but maybe you didn't try this one beer that's fire. So then when you try that and appreciate it, it kind of like opens up your palette and it's like, oh, it starts to connect the dots. That's kind of what like mumble rap was for me. You like learn to appreciate the melodies and the cadences, and then you go and look at the lyrics and you go, oh, they're actually saying something. And some people aren't, but it's like, I don't know. It's just a different thing. It's not comparing it to like a traditional rap. Is like, it's almost not fair because it's not, that's not what it's intended to do. It's gonna, of course, it's gonna suck in comparison, but it's like, it's a different, I don't know, it's a different purpose. And in some ways more advanced, you know, sometimes. It's like try to do that shit. And then it's like, oh, this is actually skill involved in this too, to some degree. 2000 said, man, normally I could agree, but how do we go from Dance with the Devil to anything Tekashi 6ix9ine? Well, you know what's interesting about Tekashi 6ix9ine? You're right though. I love that song, Dance with the Devil. I have a good song called Met the Devil last month. If you look it up on YouTube when you get a chance. I probably could play that because it's my song. That's, I would say, kind of inspired by like Immortal Technique. I met the devil last month, Kyle Young, if you want to check it out. How do we get there from that to that? You know what's crazy is that Tekashi 6ix9ine, I felt like his style, as new age as it was still kind of a throwback at the time because there was no melodies. It was just actually rapping. It just wasn't like the best rapping. You know, it wasn't like S tier rapping for like the how popular he was, but crazy beats, crazy image and shit. But yeah, he wasn't about the bars like that. That wasn't the point. So, yeah, I feel you on that. Like, how do we get from there? It's just, yeah, whoever was that first melody person. I mean, even as Kanye again with 808s and Heartbreaks made that auto tune kind of, and even like a T-Pain coming in, but T-Pain was in a different category. But Kanye, Lil Wayne had some records. Yeah, I got you in 1 second. Glacial. 2006, T.I. was slamming some fire lyrics with some fire beats, and he, for the most part, was slept on. That's interesting because I remember like during that era, like people that just loved boom bap didn't like Ti because it was like that kind of down. People didn't like down south music in the beginning. But yeah, Ti is a great rapper. Ti is a great. It's crazy because when you go back and listen to people that were kind of slept on, like a Ti or 2 Chainz, and you like listen to like what's playing now, and you go back and listen to some old like 2 Chainz verses, that shit is hard. Like especially in comparison to like what's out now, it's actually hard. But maybe our ears weren't like tuned for it exactly. But 2 Chainz is actually a really good rapper. Okay, 1 second, Glacial. Man, even Lupe had some good god tier bars. Oh, Lupe was cool. I never really got into Lupe that much. I think it went over my head. I'm not gonna lie. But I realized how many people like put him in such high regard. And I was like, okay, man, I'm just not smart enough for this type of music. But yeah. But I did like Kick Push. I'm not gonna lie. What is that? Why they call his style Southern rap? Is that what they call his style? Southern rap. Who was that? T.I. Yeah, it was called down south rap before people started saying trap music, basically. And then once people started saying trap, then it just took over, I believe. What the fuck? How'd you figure this shit out? Oh, you're crazy, my guy. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, AI can do that shit. You're funny. Damn, bro. Yeah, but it could. Damn, how the fuck do you do that? Yo, shout out to Glacial Musher for being the fucking FBI. FBI, open up. Yeah, no, I got you. The fact that you even like found that clip or whatever, I don't even know how you did that. You might be onto something, right? Damn. ChatGPT be surmising. Surmising like, whoa. Hurt Me Soul by Lupe, maybe his best work. Kind of pop rappy, but lyricism is insane. Is I can't stream Snipe Neon because he's on Twitch. Is that where the show goes on? Is that on that album? Ready to show. I do like that era of Lupe. I like Kick Push a lot though. And I like Lupe on Kanye Touch the Sky. Guess who's on third? I love that shit. Yeah, yeah. No, I like that. And that's like a what's the original song? Isn't that like a Coldplay song or something random like that they interpolated that shit? It's like, oh, that's a cool. Yeah, I don't know what Lupe is on. He's trying to make his money for to probably pay back the fucking uh record deal he sold or signed or whatever, because he was making some. I don't know. I hope he has some publishing off Kick Push. Great record. We'll play forever. Coast and the way we go. Just some rebels looking for a place to go and kick and push. I met the devil last month and I can't shake the image from my head. Never this much of a fit the well. Ice Poseidon. I don't really know who Ice Poseidon is. I just know the name. So that would be random. Hey, Ice Poseidon, I'm here to stream snipe you. Okay, but yeah, sure. It'd be viral. It'd be viral. Can you? Is he even stream sniper? Does he IRL? Does Ice Poseidon IRL? Oh, and is that Twitch? I can't. If he's on Twitch, I can't stream snipe Twitch people for like 23 more days, which sucks. Oh, Kick. Oh, word. Hell yeah, yeah. I could if XQC was on Kick live IRL, but he doesn't really IRL like that. XQC is definitely on the bucket list though, and I probably could have caught him at fucking TwitchCon if I wasn't being a fucking dumbass. Oh, by the way, 2000 sit. You didn't even realize I'm fucking. This is my situation right now because I broke my elbow at TwitchCon, so and I'm banned from Twitch for doing dumb shit. Yep. I'll show you the clip since you're here. I'm banned. I got kicked out. I tried to go back on the last day, and my wristband didn't work at TwitchCon. And they also suspended my account for 30 days. Yeah. For this.
Yo, Dalton.
Oh shit.
Hold up. I'm actually wilding. I was drinking Mad Henny in the car.
Yo, Dalton.
Oh
Let's
shit.
connect right now, nigga.
It's good, bro.
What's my name? Say it.
How young?
Babe, what? Okay, babe! Babe! Are you good? Babe! Sorry.
I do not know him.
I do not know him. I just love how they reacted. I'm actually like crazy. I might be a sociopath. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Just on a side note, right? It's like, oh, such a good stream. You're like, wow, a good stream. This is fun. And then I just like pull that out. Yeah, that happened. I figured it was Fight Club. Nah. I wouldn't be like this. This would be the other guy. Nah, but I won't get too confident because bad shit happens when I get too confident. So, nah, it was that's not even how I hurt my arm. That's the crazy part about it. That's not even how I hurt my arm. I hurt my arm because right after that I ran down the hallway, and then there was like this punching machine game where you get a score. So that's a whole story. We go over there and I'm like, fuck, there's a line. And so I asked the guy, can I cut the line? And he was like, I don't care. And so I just cut like 10 people in line, and they have the punching machine, and they say do a practice one. Boom, I get like 750, whatever. And then so I'm like, I need a clip. So I'm like, I run back to get like a running start. I run back, punch it, and I think I'm telling myself I'm gonna do this, but I don't know, or if I just did it. I'm punching, and the momentum, I flip over the wall, the guardrail, and I land on my elbow, and I shatter my elbow, and dislocate my elbow, and then I'm like running around the hallway with a dislocated elbow in pain, and I'm still trying to stream snipe people in the hallway, and like security's trying to stop me. I'm at the medic tent. I was wilding. I'm not gonna lie. It was crazy. I didn't even put that clip out yet. I don't even know how to clip it because, well, and what's crazy about the punching bag shit is that right when I was about to do it, the footage, the reception lagged, so I don't even have the footage of it. I just have the aftermath of me running around with this big ass tennis ball sized elbow. So it's like I don't even have the footage. It's crazy. I've been trying to like find it on Twitter and shit, but I can't find it. I was live on Kick, yeah. I was live on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. It's there. It was like day 140 something. I don't know. TwitchCon day 2. It should still be on Kick, but if not, it's on YouTube. I was live on fucking everything. But the reception in there, like everybody's shit was glitching. I was streaming 720, so a lot of the time my shit was not glitching, but at the highlight time, it missed that moment. The craziest shit. I can't believe it. Blows my mind. That's the worst part. I gotta fucking deal with this arm. I got suspended off Twitch, and I didn't even get the clip. That's crazy. Crazy. Worst luck of all time. But you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta cause destruction, you know. It wasn't really my intention. I was just like, I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta jump on a table. You just got hops. I don't get it. Damn, I've been on for a minute. W 2000 sit for the follow. Appreciate you, bro. W Glacial Musher for the content and the consistent connection. Always stopping in, talking your shit, and making Sora 2 edits. Also shout out BKS Experience on the YouTube side of things while I am banned on Twitch. He's usually on the Twitch side. But you know, we got YouTube and Kick in the chat this time. It's usually Twitch and Kick and then YouTube I gotta figure out. But you know, he's my mod. So he's my mod on both platforms, so we lit. I do not have a Kick mod, but I'll have to figure that one out. The Kick mod has to be a special person that's not crazy. So I'll just be my own mod, because if someone's gonna be crazy, I'm gonna be crazier, so I might as well just make it me. We gotta figure that one out though. I might make your mine a mod if he comes back. He seems to be sensible. Veen Lone is unhinged. I Love Zans is just inconsistent. Your mind is like the only like sensible one, and if they're all the wrong people, then I'm a fucking idiot. The trolling will get you. I'm a sucker for trolling. I'm not gonna lie. People be trolling me, and I be believing them. But when I be trolling, people be believing me too. But it's like, man, it's like you can't even feel stupid when somebody trolls you, because it's like that's the whole point. They're trying to trick you. They're saying some bullshit, serious as fuck. Yeah, hell yeah. 2006 said, you heard of the monkey app? Yeah, I have. A lot of controversy comes with that, though. I'm going to avoid that one, though, if that's what you're insinuating. Because I feel like Drake got caught up on that shit. Aiden be caught up on that shit. Yeah, it reminds me of like chat roulette or whatever. It's like that. I'm good on that shit, because it's just like, I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of underage people on that app, so I don't know, just from what I've seen. I don't know. Aiden still be going on that shit and cuff them and shit. I don't know. They gotta be careful. 2006 said, watched one streamer and almost every person had the blicky. What?
What do you mean by that?
Watched one streamer and almost every person had the... I know what a blicky is. So you're saying you were watching a streamer doing monkey app and every person that they clicked on had a firearm somehow?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, the odds seem slim. I don't know. How is that even possible? How does that many people have a that type of setup? And like, how do people on the Monkey app have guns? 2000 said, the fuck? I watched for 11 call and 7 had firearms. Oh, I see. Damn, the world we're living in. 3 or 4 of them answered them. Others went and got them. Gotcha. Who is the streamer? Hold on, I'll be right back. I got do I have a BRB? It's not really necessary, but yeah. 1 second. But I got one hand, so it takes a second. I have 2 hands. We're back. And we're back. I ain't got no time to waste. And earlier I said before that I'm a sociopath. When I said earlier before that I'm a sociopath, I was just kidding. I don't want that to get clipped or taken out of context. I was just joking. I have remorse. I have lots of remorse. Nah, I rewatch it, bro. That's crazy. What? Oh, you know what he's talking about? Who's the streamer? I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, nah, I'm good on the chance of getting some random person that you're not supposed to be like connecting with. I'm good on that. Cause I should come back. I'm good on that. They're yeah, just even like, cause some shit is like not like they're doing anything wrong, but like just how people like look at you funny. XQ XC. Wow, I cannot read today. QCU funny on kick. Glacial said all the way from you punching till you went to the med tent to the doctor office. Oh, you watched that shit, right? Isn't that crazy as fuck? Isn't that like the craziest stream? Like, yeah. And the crazy thing about this stream is that it started off so nice and wholesome. I'm just politely stream sniping people, like being nice and shit. And then it's that Henny, bro. It's that, and you know what's crazy? I didn't even want to. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. We pre-gamed off of Voodoo Rangers before we got there. So if you know about Voodoo Rangers, those shits turn you into a fucking demon just off rip. So we pre-gamed off that, but we weren't really drunk though. We were just chilling. But it's that Henny though. We were just sipping that Henny. Specifically this bottle of Henny. I don't know if it has some like voodoo on it or something, but this is the bottle. This shit is crazy, bro. This shit crazy. You said my girlfriend was tweaking with it too. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She was down. She was holding that camera shit. She held me down. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I was telling her. If she would have like cut the camera out of it so mad, like she was with the shits. But that's the thing. She was drunk too, low key. That's why we were even. If you go back and rewind, that's why we were in the car, because she was feeling that Voodoo Ranger all day. Like I was kind of like whatever. So that's why she went to go rest in the car, and that's why we're chilling in the car. And I'm like, okay. This was such a stupid idea, because all we had to do was wait like 2 hours and it would have been a block party with free food and alcohol. But, you know, it's not about being on stream where you feel like you kind of got to like keep doing shit. So I was like, damn, this is fucking low energy. So I'm like, let me take a walk, go get this Henny. And I came back and we were just fucking having, tell you, it's a crazy stream. If you really take the time, watch that shit. Like it's 5 hours, but like watch it on 2x speed, whatever. It's fucking epic ass fucking stream. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, nah, it was She did save me though. She was holding me back, but yeah, I was wilding, bro. I was wilding. I can't even explain it. It's like I want to be embarrassed, but I just don't give a fuck. Like at this point, I could care less because they weren't like doing nothing about it. Like after I jumped on that table, I should have been kicked out immediately. I shouldn't have been able to break my arm. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have been able to do that. But it's it's all my own fault though. Where's your head at? Shout out Monique though for holding me down. She did exactly what she was supposed to do. I'm not gonna lie. And she took care of me when I got hurt at the hospital and shit. No, she really held me down. She was like, yeah, she did everything. I'm not gonna lie. She really helped me out. You hold me down, you hold me down. Like hold me down, like hold me down. Yeah, she definitely At one point, did you see what they gave me the sling and I ripped that shit off? That shit was just hurting so much. I was like, yo, it feels better like this. Like, I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's a fucking epic stream. I'm not gonna lie. Ty, let me know if you're still there. Because we were talking about this shit the other night. Ty, let me know if you're still there. You might be. Let me know if you're still there. Ty might have dozed off. Okay, perfect. So Ty's here. So I was thinking about that question you asked me like a couple weeks ago or whatever. You were like, who do you think who's a bigger crash out, me or Dez? What's the answer? What's your answer now? 'Cause I think I might have it. Because I think I have bigger crash outs on camera, like actual. It's not just me yelling. Although I don't know if I have a big like yelling crash out on camera like that. I feel like I said some shit, but I don't know if I've actually like crashed out like angry crash out on camera. Did we do a poll? I think I might have it, but like I'm not. It's not something I'm necessarily proud of. You know what I'm saying? I definitely I was definitely wildin'.
I gotta relax. I went too far.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a better way to do this. There's a better way to do this. And the fact that I would do all that shit I would do sober just means I just gotta not drink that much. You think Dez is still a bigger crash out? You there is the consumed catalyst.
What do you mean by that?
2000 said, got a John Melendez on a few celebs. I don't know what that. I don't.
What do you mean by that?
Ty said, wilding out is not necessarily the same as a crash out. You're right. You're right. You're right. That's what I was saying. I was like, do I have an actual crash out? I don't. I might not have that. There's elements of the crash out in that stream, but I am not a consistent crash outer. You're right. You're right. There are elements of both in each. 2000 said, yeah, they are different. They are different. Because I wasn't necessarily like yelling like, yo, I'm crashing out. What the fuck? Like I wasn't doing that. You consume things and react bug out. Uh, 2000 said, YouTube stuttering John questions for a few visual explanation. YouTube stuttering John. I'm not. I mean, shit. You gotta get the button.
What do you mean by that?
And this is this button was created for you, and I'm gonna use it for you.
What do you mean by that?
YouTube stuttering. Oh, okay, my bad. I see what you're saying. It's the commas are cool. I get what you're saying.
Embarrassing.
You said, so you want me to YouTube Stuttering John questions for a few visual explanation. Oh, okay. So you want me to YouTube Stuttering John questions. Henny and the Voodoo Ranger is crazy. Both of those things make you do crazy things on their own. So combining them, I don't know, man. It wasn't the intention. That's what's crazy. It's like when you mix like bleach and ammonia or something. I didn't know. Like, oh, I didn't see the consume part. So you said consume Henny and vodka, right? You consume Henny and vodka and react bug out, yes. And sometimes I'll be slumped. Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain that one. I was wilding. 2000 said, yes, sir. Essentially ask questions like, how long have you known you're gay? Pause. Questions where there is no right answer to. Ah, I see. Yeah, what is that type of question called? What do we call this? Stuttering John? Maybe I am familiar with this. Oh, he's from Howard Stern show. Duh. Gotcha. So you're saying, so then, all right, so let's, so you gotta go John Melendez on a few celebs. Oh, I see. So you're saying Clip Farm. Got you. That was a long way of saying you gotta Clip Farm celebrities. But I caught the reference. Ty said, without the combo pack, we would still be on Twitch, right? Oh my God. Yo, if I would have just went to Ralph's instead and got a smaller bottle of Hennessy, it wouldn't be the same. Or it could have been worse. It would have just been a different thing. Ty, 2000 said, LOL, I figured you'd know him when you seen him. I don't know what clip farming is, right? Ty said, the Stuttering John questions were the precursor to the Eric Andre show questions. Ah, interesting. That's like a trap question. Yeah, yeah, there is like an interesting like culture like that. So clip farming is like where you do things, especially when you're kind of famous, but you do things that you know that are gonna go viral. Like you do just like silly things that are just like kind of out of context, but like when people clip it, or like it could be like me, like I don't know, I don't even know right now how I clip farm right now, but I could just say something controversial right now, just so people will clip it, and so you know what I mean. So it's just like doing things intentionally to go viral, basically, essentially. That that would make like a good little TikTok reel or Instagram reel, like a little 15 to 30-second type of thing. So it could be anything. It could be anything. 2000 said, "Dang, BKS is on point." Ty, aka BKS, said, "You start off normal with the questions, then switch up, right?" Trolling, right? It's like trolling. Well, but it's also like kind of like clever trolling, like witty trolling. I remember when people didn't even use the word trolling. It was just called fucking with people. Now it's a thing. How long we been on? Almost 3 hours. Damn, shout out to the chat. I love when we get new people in here. It's always a good time. I don't need that many people chatting. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, for the pace of what I'm doing, like, I can't imagine just having like a super fast chat and you can't even read it. Like that would be like when that started to defeat the purpose. Then you gotta really stream. You gotta really figure that shit out. Like, how do you even do that? But you always gotta address the chat. So hopefully Justin Bieber starts being like that streamer that's walking around with his phone looking at the chat, or he just has the walls just like, all he has to do is just say chat every once in a while and he'll be good. Just say chat. That's all you have to say. Chat, I'm about to go to the bathroom. Chat, I'm ordering pizza. Chat, what do you think of this shirt? Chat. Like, you don't even have to like read it. Just say it. Uh, even Rampage talks to chat. Oh yeah, I've never watched his streams. I didn't even know he was a streamer, actually. Yeah, you have to. You have to talk to the chat. It's so important. It's like the chat is like on a like a choose your own adventure type of movie. Remember those choose your own adventure? I feel like they could like do that technology so much easier now, but they just don't. I think they kind of do it on Netflix. They'll do it once in a while on Netflix where you can like choose an option or choose a certain episode to watch. But like that was some cool shit how they did that back in the day. Uh, well, because the restream is fucking me up. Ty said, Nico of the Beta Squad does that a lot. Also, he will ask regular questions, then switch it up and say questions that sound similar. It confuses people when they often have to play along with it. Right, they're on camera, yep. And they can just edit it to whatever. Yeah, you gotta be able to keep track of those questions too in your head. Or have little cards or whatever. Yeah, that's what we haven't done. We used to do Man on the Street again. Kyle and Gerard show. Google it. Kyle and Gerard show on YouTube. We were doing that shit early on, but we were asking like, we were doing it, and I think it didn't gain as much traction as we wanted because we were asking good questions that will probably like be like good, long lasting questions, but they weren't viral. Well, there was no really viral almost at the time, but they weren't viral because they were just like more like regular questions like. It was like George Bush or Hillary Clinton, like that type of shit at the time, as opposed to like asking like spicy questions or like controversial or silly questions type of thing. So we probably could have got a little more creative with it, but we were super inventive at the time too. No one else was really doing this shit. I mean, people were, but like not like that, and not with like no platform or no deal or no production company or anything. It was just us. Now people just do shit, but but I haven't done IRL man on the street asking questions. I do want to do that though. And I mean, I live here, so there's people around. It's a whole other like energy and like confidence that you have to have, you know what I'm saying? So I know I can do it, but it's kind of like you got to kind of like get the awkwards out of the way and learn like the script because you know, it's a different effort to like do that shit and have a program with that. But yeah, once you have the good questions and you figure that out and be confident with that, I feel like I'm giving myself advice. It's funny. That's how I talk to myself though. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to get people the man on the street questions, and it's like figuring out like what actual events, places are good for it. Maybe it's like events where people are already like kind of ready to be, I don't know, maybe slightly on camera or whatever, or like maybe not regular people, or maybe I find that like the grocery store is the best way to do it. But it's got to be something with like consistent traffic and people, because if you're on stream for a long time. So even like the grocery store, it could work, but like it's kind of limited. So it might be like a half hour video, but maybe it's like segments or whatever too. Segments are always good. I've been noticing the live segments people have been doing. So I don't know. I'm still growing. This is a fucking struggle, but man, just trying to make it in this stream game. I know I'm older, but you know, there's always an exception to the rule. And sometimes it sucks being first because you get not scrutinized, you get like, what is the word where you just like kind of get made fun of? Is it ostracized? It's something where you like kind of get shamed for it because it's not what people are used to. You just got to go through it to you know, you got to just like, I forgot who was talking about, wait, who is this? I forgot who was talking about Kanye. I forgot who it was. It was like, Kanye's this and that, but like, Kanye's like the type of dude that'll like, if there's like someone's like, yo, there's a burning building, somebody's gotta run in there Kanye's gonna be the person to do that shit, you know? It's kind of like that metaphor is like, yo, we need somebody to try this, cause and it's like, everybody's saying it won't work, and it's just like, I don't know, sometimes you just gotta be bold and try shit and not give a fuck what people think. Because it's always that thing where like you say you can't do it for this reason, and then somebody does it, and you're like, damn, I could have did that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here. I'm here right now. It is what it is. 2000 said, man, it's your life. No one else has to live with any regrets you may have. Exactly. And the crazy thing is people don't remember the failures like that. They only remember the wins. So fail on. You know what I'm saying? They only gonna remember the wins. Far as we know, it's 2000 says, far as we know, we only get one of these bitches, so do what you want to do and fuck what anyone else thinks. Exactly, right? Exactly. Exactly. Appreciate you. Shout out to VDMPQ for putting the speed in the chat. Appreciate you, my boy. Who are you? Is that not Speed? Looks like Speed. But what it says like Cheezer. Oh yeah, Speed. Cheezer Speed laugh. What's the deal? Where you tapping in from? Oh, is this a spam? Where you tapping in from? Here, I got you. Oh, we just surfing. Hell yeah. Surfing to kick waves. What's going on with you? We were just talking about what the fuck were we just talking about? We were talking about talking to the chat, how it's important for a streamer to talk to the chat. We were talking about some other shit too. Oh, we're talking about like going out and asking people questions on the street on live. I think that'd be fire. It's a good way to get content. It's a good way to build, to get followers. It's a good way to yeah, it's everything. You can definitely get some viral moments and some clips by going around asking people questions. I think the best way to do it is at an event where people are like ready to be public, so they're probably more apt to do it as opposed to people just like on Hollywood Boulevard just checking it out. For me. And then there's that whole thing where people just like come up to you and be like, "Yo, what's the?" I was thinking about getting like a whiteboard with a question on it and just writing a question. What the? Jay Leno, 2006 says Jay Leno, Jay walking is another good example. Right, exactly, man on the street. Ty said could go to Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood. Hollywood. It is kind of popping. Hollywood was kind of like died down after COVID for a while, but I feel like it is definitely coming back to how it was back in the day, like super active, especially during the summer. Yeah, I think Hollywood Boulevard will work. Yeah, there was a lot of people out there last time. The thing is, like, people aren't always like social like that over there. It might be a lot of people, but it's like certain areas. But yeah. Even Venice would probably, Venice is kind of like mixy too. It could go either way. It could be super social or not. But it's like when there's like an event or like a festival where people are around, people are drinking and shit. That's where you get the good. But then it's like release forms and shit like that. That's what I don't want to get into. We had to like almost start doing that shit towards the end. Ty says, that's why you do the whiteboard. Yeah, I like the idea of the whiteboard. They even have like a whiteboard t-shirt where you can like write on a shirt. But the whiteboard is good though, because it's like, it looks good visually for the camera and for the persons. Santa Monica Pier is good too. A lot of people shoot content on Santa Monica Pier. A lot of people are pretty social over there, actually. Ty said, don't need release forms, just ask permission on cam. Okay. I'll take the tech. Got a blast for work. Have a good stream, man. All right, 2000. Sit W to you for joining and inspiring the new sound on the board.
What do you mean by that?
It doesn't happen often. So yeah, have a appreciate you for tapping. Appreciate the follow, and we'll see you next time. VDMPQ, you need to follow if you're still here. I should have told him to follow earlier, but I guess maybe he wasn't feeling it. Maybe we'll follow later. It's all good. I probably should. Oh, that's the 3-hour mark. Perfect. Wow. Shit, that might be a sign. I'm not gonna lie, right? We could probably wrap it up here. I feel like we talked about a lot of different things. Gotta save some for later, right? We can't do everything. Yeah. I'm about to end this. Unless anybody's about to say something else, I think we might be good. I know Ty's trying to probably get to sleep and all that shit. The only other person would be a Glacial, who I haven't seen in a minute. He's probably fell asleep making Sora 2 edits. So with that said, Kevin McCall's been in the news recently for you know, kind of going through it in life. So it's only right that we say deuces before ending the stream. Appreciate you, Ty. W stream. Shout out 2000 Sit. Shout out VDMPQ. Shout out Glacial Musher. And definitely shout out BKS Experience, best mod clipper streamer in the game. Kyle Young. I'm out this